How's everybody doing?
I've been diseased.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I've been diseased the past week, and you gave it to me.
I did not. Didn't see you.
Prove it.
Didn't see
Prove
you.
it with logic.
You know
that
how
you didn't give it to me.
Can I turn my shit up a little bit? Hello.
Prove it with logic.
I mean, I just didn't see you for a couple of weeks because I missed the podcast the week before, so I didn't see you.
You didn't see me at all.
I did not see you at all.
You're certain of this. You didn't see me
I'm
at
certain
all.
I'm certain of it. Of course.
Then who gave it to me?
I don't know. Maybe at your job or at school where you interact with many people. Could be.
Don't give me that condescending tone.
No, because to me, I skipped the podcast episode that whole week because I was sick and I hadn't seen you since the week.
We had a great time.
Okay. No, but I hadn't seen you since the week before I canceled.
Yeah,
so,
but how do I know that you weren't sick at that time? Like the seeds of sickness were planted. It could have.
But it was just a common cold. I didn't have any serious sickness, so like I don't think a common cold would have taken a week to be like dormant and then start. Because I didn't have anything serious. It was just a couple days. So like I doubt I had a sickness back then.
There was a point in time. I don't know if I should. Maybe this is TMI. Maybe I shouldn't go into my experience too much.
Who gives a shit?
Well, there was a day where I woke up, and I woke up. I started my morning. I had diarrhea, and then I was gonna go to eat breakfast. And then I puked. So I had it coming out one end, then coming out the next end.
Very nice.
That's always great.
So yeah, I took a nap, and then after that, I kind of like settled for the rest of the day. But that was a wild.
Slept it off.
That was a wild exchange. That was like a 1-2 punch, you know. Do I still sound sort of
a little bit? Just a little bit.
You know
Definitive
what I'm looking
answer.
forward to?
What are you looking forward to?
Sitting in a room with the two of you with little to no air ventilation for 2 hours.
Dude, I'm not sick.
Because I'm sure that's going to go.
He sounds fine. He's healthy.
I'm
now.
not sick.
I don't know.
He's healthy.
How much
He
I
sounds
trust
healthy.
either
Dude,
of you
look at
right
me.
now.
Look at him.
I'm not sick. I'm not coughing or
Looking at
sneezing.
a clean bill of health. Yeah, I'm dreading waking up tomorrow or some shit with that fucking scratch in my throat and being like, well, here we go.
I mean,
That makes me so mad when that happens. I'm like,
it would be your time.
when that
You would
happens,
deserve it.
dude, when that happens, your whole life is fucked for a little bit. Like I couldn't work out. I couldn't even go to class. I was so tired. I was just sleeping in bed.
I was just sleeping in bed too. I have so much stuff to do, and now I'm behind.
Yeah.
I planned on doing so much work this weekend, and I slept the whole weekend.
No, I don't like that slit in your. I don't like the thumb poking through that. I don't like that.
Oh, I like a good thumb hole.
You like a good thumb
in a
hole?
sweater. Yeah.
But
None of my sweaters have thumb holes, but I
What's
miss
the
it.
point of
It
just?
keeps my hand warm.
It does.
Yeah.
Because 80% of your hand is exposed.
I know, but my palm and like the inner part of my hand.
Can you show it to the camera? 90% of it out.
I know, but like I don't know how to explain it. When my hand is closed, it like really keeps the heat in. You know what I'm saying?
I think that'd be the case whether you had the slit or not. If you just clenched your fist.
No, it wouldn't be the case. The heck?
I just like the look. It's not even about the heat. Oh my God. I hope that got picked
I
up.
don't think it did.
I heard it. I heard it loud and clear.
Kevin screaming in the background, but it sounded like a scream of
You know what it reminds
like
me?
a good scream.
You know what it reminds me
Excited
of?
Scream.
It reminds me of like when in boxers or MMA fighters that when they wrap their hands, they do it like that,
Yeah.
like just around the thumb like that. So you can go punch people now. You enjoying your Pepsi?
This is the first time I've ever
Had a bottle?
had a Pepsi on the show and had a bottle, deciding that I'm gonna just drink the bottle.
You know what's great? Sodas that have like you have a glass bottle.
Oh, it's the
So
we
best.
just
cool.
had the Mexican place.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like
Has glass bottle Sprite, Coke, Fanta,
Love that. I want a glass
Mexican
bottle.
cola.
Glass is the way to go for liquids.
I don't know why.
Well,
Maybe it's
or
placebo.
soda. Yeah.
Maybe it's placebo, but also maybe it's what we were talking about with like plastics impacting the taste of something.
Absolutely.
Because to me, when you drink it out of a glass and it's like cold, there's like a freshness and purity to it. But when it's in a plastic bottle, especially if it's sitting around for a while, the taste gets tainted a little
Same
bit.
thing with water. If you have like a nice like water bottle, it tastes so good out of a water bottle.
Yeah.
Glass or plastic?
Metal water bottles. I'm talking about water.
Oh, he's talking about like straight from like a filter. Or something like into a reusable one.
Yeah.
But
I
like, where are
mean-
you getting the water from? Is what I'm saying.
I'm saying
if you're getting
I'm saying it matters less at that point because the containers makes it
but
taste so
if you're
good.
pouring
The
it-
water from the turlet.
But if you're getting it from if you're pouring plastic water bottle into a reusable one, then it's gonna still taste like shitty, like plastic.
If
what I'm
you
saying?
get it from plastic water and put it in a reusable one, and then put some ice in there, it'll taste real good.
It'll convert.
It'll taste real good.
I mean, in terms of liquids, it's just glass bottles are king. Metal or like cans are a close second.
Yep.
Plastic is a
Then the dirty paper.
easy third, and then like cartons and paper and shit are like way down at fourth.
You know what I've always
apparently
hated?
they overturned the legislation for one-time plastics, something like that. One-time plastics are coming back.
What's a like what's an example of one-time plastic?
Like the
Straw.
forks or straws or
like
you know what I'm saying?
they had
you use it one time, you throw it away.
I know, but they had like outlawed that.
Yeah, they had yes.
But a lot of restaurants I go to still have the reusable like a plastic fork or spoon. I didn't know that was outlawed or whatever.
Mm.
I feel like that. I thought that was still a thing. Like when I go to like even today when I got like shawarma, I got shawarma from like Taza or whatever.
Yeah.
They had like a spoon and plastic fork.
I don't know if
spoon.
maybe the forks was wrong. Maybe forks was wrong, but straws definitely.
I know, but McDonald's don't do it anymore. They do like the wooden ones.
Mm-hmm. So maybe I'm right.
Could be. I think
Yeah.
it just depends on the restaurant. I guess.
All I'm saying is that they overturned it and they're all coming back.
Great.
Yeah, you're not happy about it?
No,
Why?
it's just not good.
Liquids taste better from plastic straws. I'm going to assert that.
You don't need a straw, first of all,
Yeah.
and second of all, it's just no good.
What do you mean by that?
It kills things, and it's no good for the environment.
It kills things?
Mm-hmm.
What does it kill?
The turtles.
Kills the turtles?
I suck on it, and then they go, I can't breathe because I'm a turtle.
You know what's good? I think that drinking from a narrow spout is greater than drinking from like a wide.
Oh yeah.
That's why the glass bottle is really nice because you have a little.
You're
a little
you're
pocket
hitting
to
on
it.
something there.
This
have a
has
little-
nothing to do with flavor.
hitting
You
on something.
you pull the
No,
pull the
I think
liquid
it
out of
has
a.
everything to do with flavor.
You concentrate the flavor. You pull
You
the flavor out of a
concentrate the flavor.
narrow channel.
That doesn't make any
There's
sense.
there's less place for the. Makes no sense. He doesn't even try to make it make sense.
It doesn't
there's,
make
There's
sense.
less
Let him
place for the
explain.
gas for the gas to escape, so the fizz
if
stays
you
preserved
have
for
Matty,
longer.
Matty, if you have a soda in an open container, it's gonna get flatter, even if you don't taste like the big difference. You know what I'm saying? Because the gas is
Yes,
escaping.
if a soda's in an open container, if a soda's in a closed plastic bottle or closed glass bottle, it's the same.
No, closed is the same. But when you're in the experience of drinking something over a period of time,
Sure.
the one with the little
if
tiny
you're
hole,
drinking from a cup that's this wide versus
or
the glass
not
bottle,
even screw a cup. I'm saying if you're drinking out of like, let's say any bottle that has like a screw top and it's like wider, versus like the little thin glass one. Throughout the experience of drinking, every time you open to drink, more gas is gonna leave out of the wider one, so
I
it's gonna be
guess if
flatter.
you were drinking it over like a matter of like 5 hours, you
No.
might notice
no.
a difference.
No, I don't think so.
The gas diffuses
Well, it
quickly,
depends on
bud.
if you're opening and closing.
The
it.
gas
have a
diffuses
pop
quickly,
that
bud.
you open and then 20 minutes later that pop is gone. I don't care if you're drinking it out of a bowl. It's not going to lose fizz.
It's gonna lose
What do you
fizz
mean?
pretty fast.
What do you mean?
If it's a big,
Wait,
if
what
it's
do
a
you-
big opening, it's gonna lose fizz fast.
Wait, if you open something for just like 5 seconds to drink it, if you have like a huge thing and you go to drink it, put it down, open it again, it's like a huge opening. It's gonna lose more than a tiny
But the
little one.
soda fizz isn't gone.
the soda
No,
fizz
I never said that.
diminishes greatly.
I'm saying it.
No, it does not.
I'm
You're
saying-
telling me it's noticeable.
No, I'm saying
It's
more
noticeable.
I
gas
hate you.
more gas will escape out of the bigger one.
he
Obviously,
doesn't even make he says it doesn't make sense immediately
it
without
doesn't.
without even trying to like think it through.
Because it doesn't. And even you're saying it's like, oh, a screw-on thing. Yeah, cough again. This opening is maybe
This is identical to the
millimeters.
glass opening.
yes. So it's
this
the
is
same.
good, and the glass is good.
I can't believe
We're comparing the opening, a small opening with a big opening.
I can't believe you're gonna seriously sit here and try to make the argument that a smaller hole to pull from is better for the taste.
It preserves the. He's the
Okay,
ridiculous
so what
one.
if it's not pop?
You guys hear
so what if
this.
it's not
no
pop?
pop
So
is
then it's
different.
irrelevant
No,
if
we're
it's not
we're
pop.
talking about gas escaping from a wider hole at a faster rate.
So okay, let me just try and get this into terms I can understand here. Let me paint you
The
a
glass bottles we were talking
Let me
about-
paint you a hypothetical.
All right.
You're telling me
Yes.
if you took a glass bottle of ginger ale
Yeah.
and I took a can of ginger ale
No, not a can.
and poured it
open.
into a glass,
Yeah. Okay. Glass.
you're telling me that the glass bottle sitting here and the glass sitting here, if I just let both of them sit for, let's say, 20 minutes and took a sip of each, you're telling me that the glass bottle is going to be noticeably
Yes.
more
Yes.
fizzy and
Wait,
carbonated
well, first
than
of all,
the glass
Without a
sitting
doubt.
here.
Well, that was
Without a
never
doubt.
what. Well, first of all, that's never what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say is like, let's say you're drinking something for like a little bit. Like I'm sipping on things for a little bit. It's gonna The one with the narrow hole is gonna be fizzier a little bit longer throughout your experience of drinking than the one that's like a fucking huge ass glass. That one will get flatter objectively shorter.
Sure. The difference, I think, is minimal at best, but sure, that I understand.
I don't think it's like hugely significant.
Him saying that it's like a drastically different taste or something, I fucking hate.
What do you mean drastically different taste?
I hate
the one has a lot more fizz than the other. That's what it is.
No, it doesn't, sweetie.
We need to do this.
I'm trying to Google it here. Fizz.
God, I just want to get out of this now.
We should get out of this now. It's been 11 minutes. We've been arguing about nonsense.
We haven't really been recording.
You're the ridiculous one, just so you know, for this particular
I'm the
one.
ridiculous
You're
one.
the ridiculous
Hey, tell
one.
me in the comments how ridiculous I am.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, God.
Here's what it says. It says, carbonated drink in glass. It said, do glass bottles, it autocorrected, I just lost it. Do glass bottles hold carbonation better? Here we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to read it.
Ridiculous.
Carbon dioxide, known as fizz, will leak out of a plastic bottle much faster than from a glass bottle. Any type of soda with bubbles will stay fresher longer when stored in glass because it's harder for the CO2 to escape.
I just want you to know how fucking stupid you both are. They're talking about if you put a glass bottle in a fridge and a plastic bottle in a fridge. It says nothing about opening either one. It's talking about them just sitting there.
No, this is talking about generally in glass.
Exactly.
Find opening ones.
Okay, I don't think
nothing to do with openings. I'm telling you, this is ridiculous.
Find an opening one, Mark.
Oh my God. Yeah, you take another pull from that.
I know.
Take another
We're
sip.
in the cold open. I'm already halfway done.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I won't take another sip.
Maybe you won't. Maybe now.
How about we exit out of this
Okay,
while
it says-
he searches this?
It says consider a bottle that is cylindrical in shape, like most.
Okay, we'll see you guys in the intro.
It says this shape would lead to a larger liquid gas interference than narrow-necked Coke bottle. Hence, a greater rate of CO2 diffusion from the liquid. Meaning, a bottle that's more cylindrical in shape. It says this cylindrical shape would lead to a larger liquid gas interface than the narrow-necked Coke bottle, and hence a greater rate of CO2 diffusion. Yeah, she's just saying it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who this is. President at something.
It's okay. I'm willing to be a scientist with Matthew and try it out in real time. I'm willing to do that.
That's interesting.
But it's gonna rely on your honor as a man reporting what you truly taste from both.
And it'll rely on your zero sources. Welcome back to episode 37. Goodness gracious, of Wildly Adequate, the show about anything, everything, and usually nothing. I, as always, am 1/3, maybe quarter, of your hosting crew, Mr. Matthew Urso, and I am joined by, as always,
Bodrick.
And Mark.
Malcolm's apparently running late. He claims he will be here soon. Don't get your hopes up. Mark, I believe you are starting us today.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
I don't really know how to like introduce my topic. It's just kind of like something I noticed about myself in everyday life, and kind of like a way of being that I want to be more like. So I've noticed that I get too, when I'm like doing shit, sometimes I'm too like sporadic with how I'm acting in terms of like literally my physical movement. Like I'm kind of like doing things too aggressively and too quickly and too sporadically. And I noticed that like I'm not very gentle when I do shit. Like when I'm placing something down, I'm not like I'm just like putting it and like doing shit like that. So I was thinking like I actually want to be more gentle with how I just like interact with shit. Is that Malcolm? Yeah. Okay.
I'll go get it.
Yeah, I don't know how to talk about it. I was just thinking like I feel like being gentle, you can be gentle and like calm with shit and still be efficient. Because I was always worried that like I gotta go, and I'm doing shit way too quickly. And I feel like it doesn't save that much time because when you're doing shit too quickly, you're like making mistakes and shit. So like if I'm rushing with stuff, I'm not as accurate, and then it ends up taking, let's say, like 5 minutes to do something. And then if I did it really gently, it would still take 5 minutes because I made no mistakes. So I was just thinking about that, how I want to just be more gentle with how I live my life. Just like folding clothes gently, putting shit away gently, not just fucking like go, you know? So that was something I've been thinking about.
Interesting. This is interesting because it kind of ties into my topic tonight, sort of. But in a slightly different way.
Here we go. What? Why are you closing the door?
He went to the washroom.
Oh.
Want to do me a favor and just...
I think should I just restart the topic because he's going to be here in a minute.
No, up to you.
What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, it kind of relates to what I'm going to get into after. But I don't, it's not that I don't get it per se. It's just I understand what you're saying, but I almost don't, I guess, if that makes any sense. Or it's like I kind of get what you're saying about rushing around doing things. It's the gentle aspect that I'm like.
I'm just meaning like more calm and more calculated as opposed to like rushed and kind of sloppy. Gentle is a term I'm using to be like soft and accurate as opposed to like freaking, I don't know. I just feel like for me, it's also like a health thing. Like I don't think it's good for you to be like fucking sporadic all the time and moving shit super quickly and just like trying to run around and like, I feel like I feel like your heart rate goes up. You're doing all this shit. You're stressed, whatever. But when you kind of like force yourself to do shit gently, you end up like calming yourself. And I think that's just better for your heart over time.
Should I adjust these angles now?
I don't know. Well, isn't this one just us? You can do it this way, I guess, more because it's just us two.
Leave it for now, and we'll change it after this. I would say, we'll just rely on mine for now. Hey, audience, get to see how the sausage is made. A cam, beautiful. We gotta clap sync in there.
Are we not doing C over there?
And we'll add it after. What the hell was I saying? I guess my question is like, where do you find this to be an issue? Because you mentioned like the folding clothes thing, and I'm like, okay, but like if you're kind of like rushing and folding clothes and not being like as dainty with it, it's like, okay, but it's like the downside is like, okay, maybe your clothes
are just a little bit
folded like super neat.
Yeah,
but it's like, what's the
downside?
What's the downside to all this?
To me, the downside is my stress levels being way higher if I'm like rushing everything, and then B, things being a little bit sloppy. Like if I live my life that whole way, like it's not just my clothes that'll be that way. It's like the way I organize my whole room, the way I'm like getting ready, I'll just throw shit around more, like kind of willy nilly. Like I was telling Matty, my topic's kind of about living my life, trying to slow down and live shit and like do stuff gently, like interact, put stuff back gently, and like not rush everything. Because I feel like I live very like go sporadic. So I'll just kind of like, you know, even when I was telling him like folding my clothes, just fold it really quick and just throw it in there. And like I feel like rushing makes me make more mistakes, and I feel like the faster I go and shit, the more I'll save time, but I end up making mistakes when I rush shit in life. Yeah. So I guess the topic can extend to just like slowing down in life in general. But I was thinking about it in like the little things of life, just kind of, it makes my stress levels lower when I consciously go like, just put that back gently, just like fold this slowly, just do this slowly, just do this gently, make your bed slowly, whatever. Because it ends up looking neater because I'm not rushing. And I end up actually like, at the very least, I'm not necessarily saving more time than if I was rushing, but I'm not having to go back and correct shit.
Why do you think you're rushing in the first place with some of these things, for example?
Because I just think I get lazy, and I'm just like, I think of those little things as like they don't matter, but the problem is that they end up adding up. Like my wardrobe, and I'm putting things back really sporadically. I'm just kind of throwing shit in there not properly, or I'm kind of like, if I cut corners on everything and I'm trying to go really quick, I end up like looking at my room being like, oh, I cut corners on all this shit, and now it's kind of like adding up the little mistakes and little, you know, imperfections are kind of like adding up, and now I feel like everything's kind of out of control. But if I just took my time, it's okay.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Where it sounds like, because the way you had sort of set it up at first almost made it. Look who it is! Cue the audience clapping and the laugh track and whatever. The fuck was I gonna say?
Look at him choke.
Oh, but that's what I was saying. Where it's like you presented it almost like where it's like, oh, I'm rushing things, but almost like in a isolated way, you know. Whereas like it sounds like it's more of like a, you know, like a, I don't know if organization is the right word. I guess what I'm saying is like it seems like the way to nip it in the bud is like not even so much to like worry about the be gentle and not rush it, and more of like a, you know, like a plan accordingly. And like organize ahead of time so that you don't have to, I guess, rush or like handling shit. You know.
But I'm just thinking about stuff that doesn't necessarily require planning too. Like you don't have to do like a whole plan to like fold
laundry,
clothing.
Sure.
You just kind of like you either decide to like take your time with it and do it, you know, properly, and if it takes a little bit more time, that's fine. Or you choose to rush it and it ends up kind of looking sloppy, and you look in your wardrobe and it's like that's not satisfying. It's kind of all over the place. Yeah, I was just telling them like my topic is kind of about living life like more gently and slowly and not rushing shit, as opposed to like living really sporadically and doing shit that's like too like you're rushing your life. What?
I'm sorry, you're explaining your topic, and he's focusing so hard on not making noise with his
No. But yeah.
So you brought up laundry.
No, I was just thinking about like shit in general in my life just being, I feel like I rush shit too much, and then my stress levels end up being high because I'm like, putting this shit back over here like really quick, and like, you know, throwing my shoes over here, and like I feel like when I do that I end up cutting corners on a lot of shit, and I also feel like I'm just more stressed all the time. But if I just like consciously slow myself down, put it back gently, put the shoes away gently, fold shit gently, things are more accurate, like precisely placed, and I'm more calm. And I feel like it's just better for my health too. So I was just kind of thinking about that, like the art of being gentle and shit. Yeah, I don't know.
Is your camera still rolling?
Yeah, mine's still rolling.
Okay, never mind. Moving on.
But yeah, I don't know. I didn't really have that much to say on it other than
I don't really think about that. Like, I don't really think about my accuracy and like my quality of work in that kind of stuff, because whenever I do that stuff, I'm just going through the motions.
Sure.
Like I'm just focusing on sort of the big things going on in my life, like school. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And I think that's what distracts me from doing that sort of shit properly.
Yeah.
I feel like when I think of the big picture stuff, I end up neglecting the little stuff a little bit. And I think it's just, to me, it's not even like focusing on the little things. It's more so like having a general philosophy in life to slow the fuck down and just like take your time with stuff. Like you have, like, to me, like I was telling Matty, the more you rush the little shit, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to drop this here and you're going to have to pick it up. I even think of little shit like that. Like trying to like throw shit away really quick and you drop it, you have to pick it up. If you put it back slowly, you would have saved time, or at the very least it would have been the same amount of time and you would have been calm while doing it.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like, last thing I'll say,
yeah.
like, you know, when you get ready in the morning and you're late for something, like the stress that is involved with that. When I'm trying to get ready for school or work and I know I'm going to be late, I'm fucking freaking out and I'm putting shit, and I take my jacket and this thing falls and I pick it up and then I have laundry and it falls and like I'm like rushing. It makes my stress levels higher and then it creates a mess, or like at least a little bit of a mess.
Yeah. So
I feel like planning could be a part of it. Like you plan to start your kind of organization earlier, or at the very least just consciously like slow yourself down, because like life is so fast. So I think slowing myself down is an important thing.
Yeah. For me, the reason why I would be doing stuff with less quality, I guess, for lack of a better word, is because I spend so much time ruminating on things. Like just today alone, thinking about the amount of time I spent just like pacing in my house, thinking about, I don't know, interviews for like grad school. If I'm gonna
what
get
if this
an interview,
happens, and
what if this
happens?
happens? What am I gonna say if I'm in the interview? If they
Bro,
ask me this question,
that shit will take up
like,
hours, if not weeks, of
it
your
takes
life.
up
Like it's crazy.
so long.
Yeah.
I'm so bad with it. I need to find a way to snap myself out of it so I can just do what I need to do instead of pushing all my tasks back like 2 hours.
You know what I think about is like how much time I spend just like looking at Instagram on my phone. Like that's like, to me, I'm like rushing with all this shit like I'm talking about, and then yet I somehow find 3 hours of my day to just like play Snap and go on Instagram for a long ass time.
So I turn that shit on my phone on Instagram where like it gives, like I have
the timer?
it set to 30
I
minutes.
did that.
Where it's like after 30 minutes it gives you like, it just pops up on your screen. It's like, hey, you've been on Instagram for 30 minutes.
But you know what the
And I'm
problem
like,
with that
okay,
is?
Perfect.
The problem with that for me is like I'm not strong enough to be like okay and close it. I just go okay and keep scrolling.
Okay, cool. Get out of my face.
I wish I would like shut down the app or something.
So I've rigged the wildly adequate algorithm on TikTok to show exclusively Impractical Jokers clips. It's not exclusive. Obviously, it tries to throw other content your way, but it shows a lot of Impractical Jokers clips now. And at night, I find myself going down a rabbit hole before I go to bed, just watching so much Impractical Jokers.
You know, it's what's fucked is that I'll find myself after like an hour or 2 hours of just scrolling through social media, and I'm like sad after. I'll just be sitting there and I'm like, what am I doing? Like,
I do the same. I'll be at school and I'll be like, I really need to get this reading done before class starts. And I'll find myself, I'll do 10 readings, I'll do 10 minutes of reading, and then my phone will just pop up and I'm like, a game of Snap wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
And then 30 minutes
5
later,
games.
I'm like, I really got to get back to reading.
I was with him at school a couple weeks ago, and we were we weren't in the library, but we were in that other building.
Yeah. I know which one.
Building.
The business building.
Oh, business building.
We were in the business building, and I'm doing work, and he's sitting there from Instagram to Snap, and then eventually he influenced me. I started going on Snap, and then we were both playing Snap, and it was all day.
There's some real really good, what do you call it, life span on that game. Like, it doesn't get boring. I've played it for so many months, and I feel like I still new shit keeps coming up.
On what cards you unlock. Like, once I'm playing on a certain deck for amount of time, and I haven't unlocked cards for like weeks, I get bored as hell. But
what you gotta do?
A new card, and I try to put a new deck together, and I get a little excited.
But just save the spotlight keys. I'm saving them now, and then with every drop, it'll be like 3 new cards or whatever. But anyway,
I think this is the problem with technology generally, specifically phones and social media, where it's like, hey, what if we just got you addicted to this thing that wastes all your fucking time?
Yeah.
I love it though.
Honestly, if I pull up, okay, I want to do a quick experiment before I end the thing. Everyone pull up your phone and tell me like your average screen time for the day. Oh, you can't. You guys are using the... Okay, Malcolm and I will do it. So they're recording with their cameras.
You mean screen time or Instagram time?
I think just screen time in general. How much time do you spend on your phone?
It's so bad.
How do I check?
It's sad. It's really sad.
What's yours called?
It's just called screen time. My daily average is 7.5 hours.
Damn. Wait, how do I see?
I'm 18% down from last week though.
Would it be under let's see, digital well-being?
Maybe.
Oh, here we go.
This guy over here with his non-Apple
It's over
phone.
a quarter of my day just sitting on Instagram.
It said
Snap.
It said today I spent 3 hours and 27 minutes.
Okay.
That's
half of Malcolm.
But I was working for a big chunk of the
I know
day.
what I did today. Today I did 5 hours.
Yeah, I don't know. The point is, I spent a lot of time on that shit, and I feel like people always complain about how they don't have enough time in their day. And shit's so busy, but most fucking people spend hours on their phone every single day, at least an hour or two. And I think to myself sometimes, like, I was thinking about, this is a completely different topic, but I think the topic kind of merges somewhat into just like how you spend your time. But I was thinking, I was telling you, I don't play enough single player story games anymore. I used to love playing like narrative games. And I'll be like, I don't have time to do that anymore. And then I remember that, like, oh, today I played fucking an hour of Snap on my phone, and then I was on Instagram for an hour, and then I played like a multiplayer. I played UFC for an hour. Like, I do have that time, and I convince myself that I don't have that time. So it's like it's a fucking addiction.
It's sad.
Yeah.
We're going to just get right into my topic because this is my topic. We're not even going to fucking cut. Fuck
What's
you.
your topic?
No intro. I was going to get into basically like the little thing that plays between the topics. Why do you got to step all over me? Just be on my side. Also, my eye is itchy as shit right now.
Do it now.
I don't know what's happening. I was going to get into like not necessarily time management, but just like this idea of time and never having enough time, because you say that and it's like I feel that specifically recently where it's like, man, there's just not enough hours in a day. And it also kind of just goes back to my thing of like, boy, I wish we didn't have to sleep so I had all that fucking time back, because I would use so much of it better than if I was just lying completely sedentary in bed for 8 fucking hours.
I think that sometimes too, but I almost think it's like somewhat of a lie to myself. Like, I think if I woke up early as shit and I slept earlier, I can wake up at like 6, 7 in the morning, get a shit ton of work done, don't use my phone. I can do everything that I'm doing in my life now, and I'd have way more time if I just was more disciplined, you know? So to me, it's like, oh, yeah, obviously I wish we didn't have to sleep, but I think that we can find more time if we just fucking like, I mean, it depends on who you are, obviously. If you're working like 8 hours a week, then you don't have time. But to me, it's like, I convince myself that I don't have time, but I can make it if I just stop being lazy with certain things.
I guess it's just, I don't know, because I've been thinking about it lately where it's like, I have my current job now, but I need to start looking for something more film related and like a big boy job. And it's one of those things where it's like,
You've been applying to shit though.
kind of, but it's like, so I have to dedicate time to looking for places and applying to that. Then I also have like, you know, this, for example, where it's like, okay, if I'm like, you know, editing the show every week or whatever, then I've been thinking like lately I've finally been in a good spot where I'm actually writing stuff. Like,
You're not.
I literally sent you stuff. Like over the past month, I would say I've written like 2 or 3 different scripts or things and whatever. And it's mostly just like ideas where I'm like, fuck, this will make a comic book. And then I like write it out. But it's like, I'm in a mood lately where I want to write and, you know, the juices are flowing. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, all I want to do is sit and write. And then like when I'm sitting at my computer writing, it's like, man, I should really be, you know, looking for a job instead or, you know, doing these other things.
Yeah, you deadbeat.
And it's not, I don't know. It's just, I get what you're saying about what you guys are saying about like, you know, being on your phone and whatever. And I guess that could be applied to what I'm going to say with video games too, where it's like, I'm sure people would be like, well, just stop playing fucking video games and, you know, spend more time writing or spend more time looking for jobs and whatever. I'm like, I guess that's true literally, but to me, playing games, for example, is so important. And it's like, I don't really watch TV and I'm not really watching movies. Like,
but I'm not saying that.
Why can't you adjust your schedule for where you are in your life? Like, you know that currently you need to like look for a job. So you're going to have to sacrifice something
like, for example,
in your life so that you can find that job.
For example,
once you find that job, you can go back to your other schedule.
Like, for example, you cut like an hour every day out of gaming or something.
I guess what I'm saying is lately it feels like I only have like an hour a day maybe to play video games or read a comic or like some combination of the two. And my thing is, those are, I consider genuinely important to me, where it's like if I didn't have those, I would lose my fucking mind. So it's like, maybe it's misguided, but there is a certain stubborn part of me that refuses to give up the like, no, I'm going to take an hour or two a day to like spend it where I'm just watching YouTube or I'm just playing video games or I'm just reading a comic book. Like, I have to carve myself out that sort of like time to just unwind and do something. Because if I don't have it, it's gonna ruin everything else.
But it's not like mutually exclusive. Like, you can do both. Like I said, like you can wake up, if you wanted to wake up an hour earlier than you usually do, you could make that like your comic book reading hour, and then that hour later in the day that you would have been reading your comic book, you now have free. Or do your job searching and writing early in the morning for an hour before you start your day, and then you have your hour for reading still later. So to me, it's like you can adjust and figure shit out, but you have to kind of like reorganize your whole fucking like daily plan, which is tough. And I always have a problem with like trying to get up earlier and trying to break out of my daily habit, because I've been living the same sort of way in school for so long. It's hard to fucking like rewire my brain and be like, okay, now I'm going to get up earlier and do work in the morning. And I'm so used to just getting up and going.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Because again, it's not even, I look at it from like a time management thing. It's because it's almost like a sense of, I do spend some time looking for jobs, for example. And then I do spend sometimes writing. And then I spend a larger chunk of time working or whatever. And I do have, like, put it this way. It's not that I find taking an hour or two a day to myself to play video games or read something or whatever, I don't find that it detracts from the other shit. Like, it's not like I'm doing it and I have the thought of like, oh, I should be, you know, writing instead of doing this. Because sometimes the writing is too the like, it is that leisure time for me, especially this week because I've done like 3 fucking full days of like almost 12-hour shifts at work kind of thing. That it was, were you playing video games yesterday?
I think. Yeah, yesterday we were playing Overwatch.
Then it was one day this week where like I didn't go on or something with you guys, and instead I like my free time to myself was I just sat at my computer writing for like an hour.
Scumbag.
Exactly. And that to me was doing something slightly more productive and also having that leisure time. So it's, I'm not even saying it's, I feel if I'm playing games or something that it's taking away time from the other things. It's more just generally, I don't know. It's like I wish I had more time in the day to like do more of everything, not even like one specific thing. It's like I wish I could spend, you know, 4 hours straight just sitting writing instead of like 40 minutes. And I also wish I could spend 4 hours really sitting and looking for jobs. And I also would go to work for 4 hours and then wish I could play video games for 4 hours. Like, it's not even that it feels like it's trying to like manage different things. It's just I feel like I almost don't have enough time. It's like I want to do too much, I guess, is the thing. And I wish I could just do all of it more. Not so much that like I feel like I need to scale some things back to boost the other things. It's more a thing of I just wish I could do everything I'm doing right now more.
But I think that's what Patrick was saying, where like you have to like adjust for your current goal, for example. Like if your current goal, like you have to like rank shit. And that's how you have to like, if your current goal is to like find a job as number one, then like you end up like for the time being cutting back on the other shit so that you do have that more time. Because you can't boost everything at the same time. You can't have it all in terms of like right now I know you're saying that's what you want.
Yes.
But I'm saying like you can have it eventually, but you have to like deal with this problem first. Spend more hours looking for jobs. Once you get that done, then you can push up the other shit and do way more of reading or whatever, or writing.
Right.
And then I don't know, it's like you kind of, it ebbs and flows in whichever place you are in life. If you have like a full-time job and like a fucking film job, like you're editing or whatever, then let's say you work like 40 hours a week, 9 to 5 every single day, then you have your evenings to just fucking do whatever you want. Like it just depends on where you are in life, I think. So it's like, I think you have to rank shit and you have to sacrifice for now. And then once you have whatever you want, then you can pick some other shit to do. So it's like now if your goal is to find a job, spend 80% of your time doing that in your free time, and then a little bit doing other shit because you want to have decent mental health and not just be like freaked out all the time. So like, yeah, it's like what Patrick's saying. Like you have to like balance shit, I guess, and pick what's more important to you right now. I think that's what you were saying.
Patrick's always right. Is that what you're saying?
Malcolm, can you do me a favor and plug my phone in because Patrick didn't?
I thought it was like, can you plug what?
Yep.
Anyways,
is it dying?
No, I just in case. I'm sure it's still rolling.
You're blocking it. Oops.
You got right up in that camera. Right up in that camera.
I think it's just really, it's fucking.
Also, Malcolm, is this still recording? I assume it is, but I'm just beautiful.
I just feel like it's so. I feel the same way, and I feel like it's so hard to break out of the current way I live. I don't know if you feel the same way, but to me, it's like I'm so used to a certain routine that to like change things around and like change my sleep schedule and then like shift, like pull this away and pull more of this out, and like I just feel like it's hard to change my habit. I think it takes like it takes like a couple of weeks to change your habits, like 21 days or some shit.
So they say.
Yeah, no, it's tough. You gotta fucking like, you gotta be like, okay, I really need to do this thing more than the other shit, so I'm gonna like make it majority of what I do until I deal with it.
Let's
let's
put Malcolm on the spot here.
Yeah.
All right, hit us with something.
What's going on in your love life?
Deep knowledge.
Well, in the summer when I had to change my habit to fit in the gym more, it was really tough to start getting up for the gym at 5 a.m. every morning. So I'd have to wake up at like 4:20. I'd have to go downstairs. I'd have to somehow open my eyes, and it was really, really hard some days.
I'd have
to somehow open my eyes, and it was really hard some days to just get myself up and get the day started. But honestly, once I got pre-workout in, it just fueled my body for the whole day long. 30 minutes later when I was at the gym, I was just wide awake. And
so take pre-workout.
Take pre-workout. Take pre-workout.
I don't know what it is, because even like, again, I get what you guys are saying is literally correct of like, okay, we'll just focus on one thing and go. But it's just
it fucking sucks.
It's always been a problem for me, I find, I guess specifically creatively, where it is like, and it kind of bleeds over into everything, but it is just a thing of like, you know, I want to do a little bit of everything kind of thing. And it's like, yes, I want to get a film job and start that career and everything, but it's like,
what do you want the most right now?
I also really want to keep writing comic scripts and stuff, and hopefully start my plan of like finding an artist and getting something made and like, you know, getting it in the right people's hands. And it's just like,
but I think you have to ask yourself, what do you want most right now? Like, what do you think is best for you right now? Because you have to like rank them, I think. Because once you rank them, then you allocate. The most
important
time.
is just getting a film job and getting that going.
Well, then do that. Make that your priority. You can do other shit too, but make that majority of your free time. If that's your fucking like, I got to do this more than other shit. Because once you do get your film job, as soon as you get it, then you can reallocate your time to the other shit more. Yeah. So it's like, I think it's like, it's frustrating to live like that now and not get to do everything equally. but like you have to like sacrifice that in order to get what you want the most, I think.
What's the song? I want it all, and I want it now. Isn't that a song?
No,
Fuck all of you. None of you helped me out with that reference. Yeah, I get that what you guys are saying is literally correct. It's just, it's frustrating because even the thing of like, oh, just wake up an hour earlier and you'd have more time. But it's like,
I think
all that would do is I would wake up an hour earlier and instead I would be like, okay, well, I can spend 20 minutes playing video games and then 20 minutes writing and then 20 minutes looking for a job. Like, that's just how I operate on shit, where it's not like, oh, I have this hour to dedicate to one of those three things. It's like, no, I have 20 minutes to like dedicate to each.
Do you think you're gonna have to quit? Do you think you have to quit the other shit cold turkey for a little bit? Because for some people,
maybe, but again, like with the video game thing, for example, like lately, this week especially, I have not been playing. I've played like a little bit with you guys at the end of the night kind of thing, but it's like I still have Alan Wake 2 that I'm like trying to get through, and I'm going through it so slow because I just don't have the time to like sit and play it for like, a couple hours every day like I want to. But it's one of those things where it's like,
the end of the year is a magical time for all of us because that's when time starts to what am I trying to say? That's when we get a buttload of time at the end of the year.
That's true.
But you know what?
I'm done school, so it's like this is just life right now.
I know, but like
you know what?
When work is off, like we're not gonna have work for a couple weeks, I think, in December.
Maybe it might slow down a bit.
You know what I think would surprise you is if you fucking like told yourself, I'm not gonna do any reading or any writing until I fucking find a job. Then you'd spend so many hours trying to find a job, and the likelihood of you finding one quicker is greater.
For sure, but it's even that thing where you're saying cold turkey. It's like the video game thing. Even if I can only get myself 20 to 30 minutes a day or something, it's like I have to just. And even if it's not video games, if it's just watching a little bit of YouTube and like catching up on a podcast or reading a couple issues of something, like I have to give myself a little bit of time every day to just like, I'm just enjoying leisure time and not writing or looking for a job, or like I have to give myself that or I'm going to lose my fucking sanity. So it's like I can't in good conscience give that up. And then even the writing thing, for example, it's frustrating because it's like for a while I wasn't really writing anything and I wasn't in the space that I'm in now. And so it's frustrating now where it's like, oh, I'm locked in and I could sit for hours at a time.
I was thinking of like when the teacher catches you, remember that? And you had to lock in.
Oh, yeah. It's like, that's the thing where it's like literally the other night. It was like a few nights ago. I was up till like 3:30 in the morning, and I started at like I want to say like 1 or so, and in that 2.5 hour period, like I wrote an entire script for a thing in that like 2.5 hours, and I was fucking locked in, and it was 3:30, and I was still like wide awake, and it's like I am not. It's been so long since I've been in this kind of writing mood that even saying it's like, well, just give it up and focus on the more important thing of a job thing. It's like, sure, that's literally right. But there's also that fear in my head of like, well, fuck, what if by the time I want to go back to the writing thing, like I've kind of lost that,
well, then you'd say to yourself,
energy
like,
and pep for it.
Well, you'd say like,
not forever. It'll come back.
But in that case, I'd say ride the momentum of that for a while until that dies out, then shift your focus to job. If you don't want to lose that sort of momentum of writing, I'm sure at some point you'll hit writer's block, and then at that point you can be like, okay, now I'm going to completely shift my focus to finding a job.
Yeah.
I think you just have to I think you got to just prevent the mindset of like, I'm going to do everything, because at some point you can't. You're going to have to like shift shit over.
Well, yeah, and the other thing is it's just, again, it's two things. I get that thing that people talk about, that being like paralyzed by choice, but it's also the thing of I've heard it mentioned before where it's like every opportunity taken is infinite opportunity lost kind of thing. And it's this idea of like, and I guess I'm like working against that almost kind of thing, even though it is a futile thing where it's like, instead of doing just one thing, I'd rather try and do everything at the same time so that I'm not giving myself less leisure time, or I'm not working less and making less money, or I'm not spending less time looking for a job or doing.
But isn't like the master of none type thing where it's like you're not fully putting your energy into something? Like, for example, if you love writing, if you try to do writing with a bunch of other shit, then you're neglecting your full potential for writing in a sense, or you're neglecting your full ability to find a job. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like if you try to like minimize these things that you really want to do to like very little time, you might not progress in those things the way you want to. You You know?
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, like if you want to like, I'm fucking writing this like writing phase, then like minimize everything else and just like go crazy on that and see how far you could get with it. And then once you hit writer's block, you shift over. I think trying to do everything at once is like you'll move a little slower, I think, or you might not move at all with certain things because you don't invest like enough time to make it worthwhile, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
These are true things. It's a whole thing. It's a complicated thing.
I also don't really necessarily relate to that because I don't have all these things to do necessarily.
Right.
I just have like school and then my job. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't have like I got to look for this and I got to work on this and I got to build my portfolio and that sort of shit. You know?
Yeah. Well, and the problem is, again, too, it's just I want to do everything, and it is a problem where it's even at Patrick and I's work, there's one day a week I work there where it's, you know, like a night shift basically, or the shift ends kind of like you know, like 9 o'clock or whatever. And when I've been leaving there the past few weeks, I'm like sitting there and just being in that place with like the lights all kind of off and just sitting there and I'm like, what are you doing? What do you keep doing?
I don't know. He just keeps drinking and I'm like, and I look over at him. He's looking at me.
But I'm like, man, this place at night kind of has an eerie feel to it, like the mall video I showed you guys. I'm like, this would maybe be a cool thing for a movie. And then immediately, like literally the past 2 days, I've been thinking to myself, like, between the mics we have, an iPhone, maybe 2-3 nights, I could probably shoot like a whole little short film thing all on my own, this little horror short thing, and then start doing something with that, and just add that to before. And it's like I start having these thoughts. And then it's frustrating because it's like now a thing I'm thinking about of like, oh, cool. What if I tried making this little short horror thing? And then it just gets added to the pile of like, well, now I want to be doing that in addition to the writing and the job hunting and the working.
I think he's got to commit fully to something.
Probably because it's just my problem is I get too not even distracted, I guess, but it's just I'm trying to do it all.
But the beauty of committing to something is that you could like see it through, finish it, and then commit to the other thing that you want to do. So like, because you're saying you end up being able to do everything, but you just have to do it one at a time. But you're able to do at the end of the day, you fucking get it all done. But you just have to do it. You have to focus one at a time, and you end up doing everything. It's just not simultaneous, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say like fucking just try to like focus only on writing for a while and then see how it affects you, and then like switch over to something else.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, I would maybe do the job hunting first.
Sure.
Because that is like the most
like every day spend time looking
pressing.
at positions and applying, and I think the more time you spend on it, the more just probabilities wise you'll probably get something quicker.
Yeah. And that's the most. It's for sure the most pressing.
Because after you do that, then like you have that blanket in a sense, that safety net, and then you can like invest time in other shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Are we boring you?
If I started like a 9-to-5 job, you know, then it would be like, yeah, it's like, okay, I'm done at 5 every day. I have the time to, you know.
You don't have to worry about homework. You don't have to worry about. You just fucking go to work. You have your film related job. And then when you get home, you can be like, I'm going to focus on writing for the next few months or whatever.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Well, anyways, there you go. 2 topics in one. I mean, it'll be 2 separate topics, but it felt like they were a part 1 and part 2. And
I think so.
All played together. So anyways.
Cool, yo.
Moving on.
Who's ready to listen to some music? Okay. So we're going to be guessing songs.
Yep.
You guys only get to listen to the first 5 seconds of each song.
Oh, that's plenty.
You guys have to write down your guess on the whiteboard, and then we'll reveal
the name of the song.
The name of the song.
Does the artist matter?
We'll do 1 point for name of the song and 1 point if you can get the artist as well.
Okay.
I and Mark do this when we were
walking.
Down from,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mount Nemo.
Yeah.
I really think, Patrick, you should switch spots with Malcolm.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Why?
Let's go.
Because you can see it.
Laptops away.
Because you're gonna cheat.
Because I'm gonna have to resist the urge not to cheat.
I'm gonna.
Babe, I'm gonna cheat.
What does the winner get?
The winner?
Yeah.
Pride.
No.
Ride? That sounds like
I don't want
somebody's
that.
cheap.
I don't want that. I like this spot.
Patrick's nice and frugal.
It's comfy.
Alrighty.
And I can put my legs all the way down.
What if, hear me, actually, you know what? We'll do it off air.
Oh, I just walked in front of 2 cameras.
Yep.
Oh, well.
I just walked in front of 2 cameras.
Keep walking
again.
in front of them. What are you looking for?
I just need my pen, bro. I don't know where I put it. Here it is.
I got
This
a
gobstopper
10,
is
15 for
delicious.
you. Red ones are the best.
Alright, let's cut back in after we switch spots.
Nah,
Oh.
Okay, let's go.
we're going to let it rip.
Okay, whatever you say, dog. Okay, so I think the way to make this most fair is to just do rock songs. Do you guys agree with that, or
No.
Huh?
oh, so
How's that
just
fair?
everything and anything?
Everything.
You guys want everything and
Let's
anything?
do it.
I think as long as you can have like
I don't know all our.
you can have as long as there's like equal proportions of everything. If we're leaning too heavily on a genre, then it might not be fair.
Okay,
Like
well,
Matty knows
I'll
way.
shuffle.
Like for example, Matty knows way more rock than I do, but I know way more hip hop than Matty. Right? So it's like I think have a good mix of everything.
Okay, so I'll just shuffle play like my general.
But it has
stuff.
to. I think it has to be songs that are generally known.
Okay, I'm gonna shuffle play.
Okay,
alright?
go ahead. Okay.
Well, you said it's 1 point for band and 1 point for song?
Yeah.
1 point for artist, 1 point for a song.
Okay, that's
Okay.
cool.
Because even if
For
it's
the
not the most well-known song
might know the voice?
from a band, yeah, I was
Mhm.
going to say, like, you might be able to pin down,
Okay.
you know.
Wings for the winner.
How many songs are we having here?
I don't know. We can play it by.
Okay.
You said this is the first 5 seconds.
You only get 5 seconds.
So I
for
assume you're
each.
choosing songs that don't have,
Should we
like,
do 1
a
second?
minute lead-in.
Should we do one second? No, we'll have songs with a minute lead in.
I feel like 3 seconds.
So what if the
We'll do
first
3
5
seconds.
seconds of a song is just
Tough luck.
ambient silence?
Tough luck.
Okay, good game.
What the hell is wrong with my pen, bro?
Wings for the winner.
Patrick, he's saying that there's some songs that have nothing in the first 5
That's
seconds.
fine.
But then no one's gonna guess it. So what's the point?
Okay, well then we'll see what happens.
Then we skip, right?
No,
Because why the fuck would we do
we're
it?
not gonna skip.
That's stupid. Isn't that stupid?
For everyone that I can't tell if, like, the first 5 seconds is silence, I'm
Mm.
just going to guess Stereo Love.
Mm.
Automatically, everyone. Who sings that? I don't remember who sings Stereo Love. And Claimed.
Okay, you guys ready?
Sure.
Okay, we'll
Uh,
do only 3 seconds.
You're going to have to play it, like, loud as shit out of your laptop and also maybe point it towards the laptop.
Do
So,
that?
yeah, I would freehand this one.
All right. Alrighty. First song. 3 seconds.
You can still
only.
talk into it, though, right?
First song.
Yeah.
3 seconds only.
3?
3. We're
Why
we're,
three?
we're demoting to 3.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So there's going to be a lot of
That's
Stereo Love guesses.
Sorry,
Bro,
sorry,
what is-
sorry.
some
That's what I
Arabic
was
song.
playing
You
You
before.
can't expect me to guess
That's what I was playing before. I'm
I don't
sorry.
even, bro, I
I'm
don't even know.
sorry.
I don't even know that shit.
I got upset for a second.
Oh,
Sorry, I
God.
changed my mind to 5 seconds. That was 5 seconds.
I don't fucking
what
know.
the fuck that was.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just going to abstain from this.
No, you gotta try.
Okay, Stereo Love.
Okay.
Do you have a guess, Melka?
I have a guess for the artist. Some. Are we doing reveal?
Oh, wait for a moment.
I know I'm wrong, but I'm just.
Okay, go ahead.
All right,
Three.
everyone. Wait, you have to rate way bigger than what you guys are doing. What the heck? How's what?
Oh, okay.
What the heck is that?
Stereo Love.
Weekends.
I said Drake.
Okay, so the song was "Out of Time," featuring Drake. I'm gonna give you a half point.
Cool. Who?
Who's
Wait.
it by?
Bryson Tiller.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't think anyone knows.
I don't think I know
anyone
a
listens
single
to him.
Bryson Tiller song.
Well,
I don't even know who that is, to be honest.
well. All right.
These erasers don't.
Next
work very
song.
well.
Ready? Next song. One point for artist, 1 point for song. Ready? 3,
Wait.
2, 1. Reveal. What is Nope? Adele, someone like you. Adele, someone like you. Malcolm and Mark.
Let's go. You never heard?
Never
Never mind.
I've heard the song, but I don't remember the, like, start of it.
Someone like you.
Oh,
I don't remember generic piano start.
That is not generic piano start.
This eraser sucks, bro.
Yeah, it does.
Just gotta put some oomph
It's
into it,
it's
you know?
smudging.
The oomph kind of made a difference.
All right.
Never mind. I lied.
This is for all you Spotify listeners, by the way. Okay.
Wow.
Actually, well, I mean it's for everybody, but I mean this is more of a an audio engaging.
Sure. Yeah,
You know what I'm
see
saying?
happens. We'll see if we get claimed and I have
We'll
to
see.
fucking take it down and re-upload it.
We'll see.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna-
next song.
Man, that's really frustrating because I know that song, but I can't picture the name right now.
5 seconds.
Well, I'm gonna have to write it down. I don't have enough time to write it down.
What do you mean? 3, 2,
1 second.
1,
I don't fucking
and
know, bro.
reveal.
I don't have a song.
I don't even know.
Rolling
Rolling
Stones.
I put Sympathy for the Devil. I don't even know.
The Beatles.
Oh shit! Is that the?
What
Stones?
is my life, George? It's What Is the Life?
By who?
What is life? Sorry, by George Harrison.
George
Fuck.
Harrison.
I feel
I
like
said the
I feel like
Beatles,
Malcolm
Why
only
did
gets
I
1
think
point
that was
on
Rolling
that.
Stones?
But I
You
said
only
the
get 1
Beatles
point
though.
on that.
So,
Yeah, I think
but
so.
I said the Beatles, son. George Harrison was the Beatles.
Then it doesn't count.
Are you sure it's not What Is
Doesn't
My
count.
Life?
as a feature.
I'm looking at the
Isn't
song.
it-
What
isn't
is life?
What is
Really?
life?
Tell me what is the
I thought
life?
it was
So-
What Is My Life the whole time.
Okay.
I-
So saying the Beatles doesn't count, but saying Drake, even though he's only a feature, counts.
But what?
I'm just
Drake
trying
is
to
himself,
I'm just trying to
bro.
figure out the rules.
Drake
here.
is himself. I only give him a half point, by the way.
I only wanted a half.
I'm
point.
just trying to make
No,
it
you're
clear.
You know
not.
what? Can I
More
get
than
a
that.
quarter point because
Nah.
he's 1/4 of the Beatles?
Nah.
Okay, shut up.
Okay.
Sure.
Huh? I didn't shit.
Okay, next
Yes,
song.
you did.
Why, even in France, the best upper sets do it. Lithuanians and
Lithuanian.
I'm sure everyone's gonna get the artist. Shame on you if you don't get the artist. Iconic voice.
I've got artist. I don't have the song.
At,
One
at
second.
home, and if at home you don't know the artist, shame on you. Get cultured. Shaming our audience.
Swine.
Fuck.
Ready and reveal. Frankie.
What is it?
He wrote Lithuanians question mark. It's Let's Do It by Frank Sinatra.
Let's go.
We all get a point.
Do it.
Matthew, you got your first point.
Let's go. We're on the board.
My marker
Love
keeps
the
going.
board. Frankie and Frankie.
You know what we should probably keep in here? Maybe like a
A wet
wipe
wipe.
or
A rag?
towel or something. Yeah, something just
Rag?
once we're done with these.
Some
Because
rag?
I have no problem with the
You're
eraser.
so gross, bro.
I don't have any problem with the eraser, unlike these two, but just after we're done with the
What?
boards.
You're
it's
It's
really-
but it's smudging.
Yeah, mine's smudging everywhere.
All right,
Fuck.
next song.
One second,
Ready?
one second. Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck you. God damn it. What's it called?
At least think of the artist.
I know the artist.
Okay,
but I can't
good.
remember what
Wait,
it's
wait, wait,
called.
wait, 1 second.
Fuck.
5 seconds.
Mm,
3.
1 second. I don't remember that. Yeah.
All right, and reveal. Okay.
I said
Malcolm got
Skillionaire
both.
by Jack Harlow.
Skillionaire.
I forgot the name of the song.
Tyler Harrow by Jack Harlow.
Fuck.
Good work, Malcolm.
I got 1 point.
You got 1 point.
Yeah, give me a point for Jack Harlow.
You got a point. You got a point.
Yeah,
what about
yeah,
Skillionaire?
yeah, Harlow.
Skillionaire should demote you a point, actually.
What if he comes out tomorrow with a song called Skillionaire?
Then I would rest incorrected.
We never hear from Matty again.
All right, next song. It's 5 seconds.
It's one of those ones where I got absolutely nothing, you know?
This one's a bit of a dark horse one. I don't think you guys are gonna.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Do it.
3 seconds, and let us reveal: AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, Nada Ye Nada. What the hell is that?
Nothing and nothing.
It's No Good by Kaleo. No one gets a point.
Who the fuck's that?
Who's that?
Kaleo? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't really know this art. I don't really know this artist. I'm
So
not
you
gonna
don't
lie.
even know him either.
I don't
Why-
really know the
how about-
artist,
How about you
bro.
select songs that you know at least?
It's in my liked
What?
songs.
Great. So we have to rely on your like songs.
Yeah. All right, next song.
Fuck.
Zero idea.
God damn it.
What? Okay, but that's not on me then.
I don't know the name.
It's not on me. That one's a popular one. It's a punk rock.
Shit.
Who knows their punk rock out there?
Be showing my ass a little here on this one.
Okay.
Boy, these I can't tell if it's the marker.
3 seconds.
Yeah,
Smell your board.
3,
It's got a scent.
2, 1. Don't know the name. Yeah. Green Day, The Clash. It's The Offspring. All I Want.
Fuck. Deep down in my heart, I knew that wasn't Green Day, but that's all I had.
All right, next song. There's 2 artists on this one. If you
Let's
get,
go,
if
baby.
you get one of them, you'll get the point for artist.
Okay.
I have nothing on this.
Okay.
Wait.
I don't even have an attempt.
3 seconds, Malcolm.
Wait.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know the name of the freaking song.
Oh,
Damn it.
wow. I Spy. It's I Spy?
Yeah. I mean, it's the letter I.
The letter I, yeah. Matthew, what'd you write?
I didn't write anything.
Lil Yachty. You got the artist.
As Kyle and Liliana?
Yeah, Kyle and Lil Yachty. I'm going to give Malcolm a point.
I got 2?
You get 2 points.
Cool.
Matty, what do you have? Let's see. He's spending so much time on it. I'd like to see it, actually.
Where are the points at?
Here, let me give the points that just get it out.
2 for me.
2, 3, 4, 5.
You move on.
So 7 for. Can I see your artistry now, or?
No.
So Malcolm has 7, Matt has 2, and Mark has 6.
I have less than Malcolm?
You have 1 less than Malcolm.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, you have 6.5 actually because of.
Oh, okay.
You know what? We're gonna make that a full point. Yeah, you're at 7.
You're gonna make it a
For
full point
Drake?
for
As
Drake
a
being a
feature.
Okay, fine. We'll
You can keep it
for
at 5
Jesus.
Okay, I'm getting major
About to
smudging
get
here.
my head bit
I am
off.
too. It's terrible.
All right, I'm gonna go next song, Matt. Are you ready to write for next song?
Yep.
You're such a moron. This is a new band that got popular this year, or maybe last year. They're Canadian. They got popular on TikTok. I don't know if that's a good enough hint for anybody. TikTok and Instagram, they got popular. 2 guys.
Okay.
Famous for a couch.
3.
2,
Wait.
3, 2, 1, and let's reveal. Wow, we got an exclusive stupid little guy. The Edge.
What?
The Edgers.
Edgers. I have no idea what the fuck. that
Malcolm wrote, new band popular this year or last year from TikTok. Caroline Crash
Edgers.
Adams. The Edgers.
is. Edgers.
Okay, I'm going to play the next song right away, even though you guys are still racing.
Please.
Not that I'm racing, no.
You guys need to increase the speed in which you race. I like that stupid little guy. That was pretty good. that was on the spot. Nice, man. Okay, this has been disproportionately not like. I'm gonna switch to our rock playlist after this. All right.
Yeah, but I don't know.
We'll do a couple
I don't know
songs,
about-
then we'll go back. We'll do a couple songs, then we'll go back.
Why don't you just pick a couple songs from each album or each playlist? I mean,
Oh, well, we might do
Or
that.
like
yeah.
songs that more than 5 people have heard.
Bro, this is a popular artist. I don't know what you want from me. Yeah.
How popular?
Wait.
Would you say African American?
You're ridiculous.
I don't even know. You know what? I'm picking this artist. I'm picking my current artist based on another song that she has.
I'm ready to go here.
This is not it. But
Ready, and let's reveal. Britney Spears, Toxic. Lil Pump. You're going to keep that guy on there the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, it's J. Cole, Down Bad.
Oh, for sure, dude.
You know why I was thinking Britney Spears? Because that part sounded like the. Dun, 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 dun.
You're keeping the stupid little guy on there for the whole time.
Yeah, we'll see what
I
happens.
think it deserves to be there.
But I got I got black marker on the.
How's it go?
Is there something like on here?
All right, next song.
Wow.
You just want to give the 2 points to everybody, or
We'll see what people get.
I actually don't even know the name of the song.
Yeah, give 2 points to everybody. Let's see what people get. 5 seconds. 4, 3,
I don't know the name of the song.
2, 1. Let's reveal.
I don't know the name of the song.
Bon Jovi, You Give Love a Bad Name. Shot Through the Heart, Bon Jovi. You Give Love a Bad Name, Bon Jovi.
What is
You
it?
Give Love a Bad Name, Bon Jovi.
Oh, so I got it? I got
got
2?
it. You got
Sweet. You give love. I was picking either between Shot Through the Heart or You Give Love a Bad
I
Name.
can't believe you still have to give me 2 points.
You get 1 point. You get 1 point. Ready? Next song.
Wait,
I'm
I'm
going to play
racing,
it in 2 seconds. 5 seconds.
Finally, 2 points.
4.
Wait.
No way, Malcolm.
And
I get up.
2 points for everybody. Very good, boys.
I just need a second to think about it. That's all I needed.
Matty, you're at 5 now.
Yeah, what's everybody else at?
11,
Oh, cool.
10.
Cool.
We're at the 10.5?
You're at 10.5.
I gotta make up some ground here.
I gotta pull away from Malcolm.
Oof, big fat no idea on that. Big fat never heard that before in my life. Man.
Play along, audience. Show us how superior you are at guessing music than our hosts.
Okay.
Ready? 3 seconds. 2, 1. Jimi Hendrix, The Doors.
Mm-hmm.
Jimi Hendrix. It is "Marry You" by Eric Clapton.
I was thinking maybe it was Eric Clapton. I don't know why.
Mm.
What else did you
You
write? there,
didn't
Malcolm?
say my song name?
I didn't. I just saw Jimi Hendrix.
I saw you wrote more than Jimi Hendrix. What exactly was the song
What'd
guess?
you write?
My song guess was "Come in Socks."
Okay, next song.
Iconic Hendrix song.
Stop.
Oh, fuck off. I know what this is called. I just can't remember it.
Oh my god. Got it. Yes! Woo!
Oh my goodness.
I also don't remember.
This is one of my favorite songs ever.
5 seconds.
God damn it.
Yeah.
And let's reveal. Where's My Mind, the Pixies? Where's My Mind?
Damn it.
Radiohead.
Oh.
Okay, 2, 1, 0
Now,
for
hold on a
Malcolm.
second, Patrick. Doesn't this look like a perfect shot? Where's my mind? This gentleman. He's
Let me take a picture of it.
going, where's my
You should, yeah, you should take a picture of that before you leave today.
Malcolm's over there.
Yeah, no, you don't have to erase it though.
Oh, the guy. You mean.
Well, yeah, the guy. All right, next song.
Everybody follows stupid little guys on Instagram.
Plug.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I've been looking at it every once in a while.
Right here.
Look at that. Raise in volume only to get abruptly stopped. The winner of this will get wings. I've decided.
Hell yeah, bro.
I have made my decision. Wings for the winner. From
Let's
the best
go,
wing spot.
baby.
Ready?
Go.
3 seconds.
Let's go.
2, 1. Reveal. 8 days a week. The Beatles. Leo Balloon. Led Zeppelin. Oh, Leo. Led Zeppelin. George Harrison. All Things Must Pass. Malcolm got both points.
Fuck. What was it?
8 days a week.
By?
The Beatles.
I don't listen to the Beatles.
All right. I'll give you guys a second to erase, and we'll go to the next song. Audience, what's your score right now?
No, it's true.
Next song.
For half a second, I thought that was Hurt.
Me too. Dun, dun, dun. I hurt my
Fucked my... Johnny Cash. I stubbed my toe
today to see if I still
You guys get 3
feel-
seconds to write something down.
Only
3,
That's real.
2. Are you gonna write something down?
I got fucking nothing.
All right.
Luke Combs.
Nothing from Matthew. Luke Combs. Candace. Pretty the Perry the Platypus.
Is Perry the Platypus the band or the song?
Song.
So Candace.
It's Happier, Ed Sheeran.
Ah.
All right, next song.
fuck's sake.
Oof, that's another annoying
I
one.
feel like there's been a fair spread of what you guys would know.
Because I know that one too, but I can't. I'm not getting a name or a band.
Do you guys agree with that? Fair spread?
Sure.
You're doing the worst, though.
Shut up. Clearly not a fair enough spread.
Okay.
I got it.
We'll skew it to your favor, Matt.
Let's go, baby. Pulling ahead.
3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's reveal. Cage the Elephant, Trouble. What the hell is that? Yank my horn? Yank my horn? Apricot. What is wrong with you guys? Both points.
2?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
What's
dude.
Mark at?
He's at
I'm ahead of you, that's for
14
sure.
and a half.
Fuck
You're
my ass.
you're 13.
Fuck.
Next song.
Yep. Fuck that.
Matthews. He's defeated.
Oh my god, what's the band called?
Oh, what is the band called? What could the band be called? 5 seconds.
What if I give you the album name?
4.
Wait, 1 second.
I didn't. We didn't agree to that in the beginning. 3, 2.
Shit! Wait! Please, please,
1 second.
please! It just came to me.
Are you sure you didn't see Malcolm's
I
board?
He
swear to
wrote
God.
some nonsense.
I drew a picture of
We
an
don't
elephant in
know
a
that
cage. I drew a picture of an elephant in a cage, but it just came to me. Please, I beg of you.
3,
Wait.
2.
Wait.
Wait, 1 second, 1 second. Like, give me like 2 seconds, bro.
No, that's not how this works. I can't just keep extending the time. 3, 2,
Oh, got it. Yes.
1. Reveal. Malcolm wrote, "Grilled pineapple is yummy." Arctic Monkeys. 1 and 1 for Matthew and.
I wrote cage the elephant.
Dude,
but
I
was
got
like,
it
wait a
last fucking millisecond. Oh.
All right.
minute. I had to sit and think about that.
Next song.
But of course, random synthesizer noises. That iconic intro.
You guys want to skip this?
Yeah, what was it?
Caution by the Killers.
No, I never heard of it.
Somebody once told
Let's
me the
go.
world is gonna roll me. I ain't the
There's no way you're playing only 5 seconds.
That was 5 seconds.
Really?
It says 5 on
It
Spotify.
feels like an eternity.
You were complaining about 3 seconds before. You're like, what? You demoted it to 3 seconds? Yeah, shut up. Yeah, look at your board and don't say anything. 3, 2,
Would you accept it if I wrote the Shrek song?
no, 1.
I don't know what the song name is.
Smash Mouth. Somebody one told me.
Once told me, you fucking idiot.
You didn't write once.
That's the first lyric of the song,
You
right?
didn't write once. You wrote
There's
one.
there's a C cram.
You wrote one.
Oh, Matty,
Smash Mouth, All Star, Rockstar, Smash Mouth. Mouth. Matthew is right.
Damn it. Is it All Star?
It's All Star.
Damn, I thought it was Rockstar.
But what I'm saying is, even if you didn't see it, what do you think I meant by it?
I read what you wrote.
Somebody
dog.
one told.
Read what you
somebody
wrote.
one told.
Somebody once told me.
Yeah, that's
Read-
what
What
I
am I
meant.
at?
I meant
Read what you
somebody.
wrote.
I said I meant
You're at
that.
9.
And Malcolm's at what?
14.
Matt,
What am I at?
16.
And a half.
Stupid half.
When you guys want to stop?
Never.
Keep going.
We can do like first to 20.
Never.
We can make this my topic.
Did you not already play this?
We did.
Oh.
Should I
No,
skip it?
skip it.
You
Yeah,
already did it. Of course, skip it.
skip it.
Come on, boys. This one's so famous. I'm going to read it how you write it. 3, 2, 1. Matthew's having fun with it. He's doing drawings. King. That's not the right
kill
band.
yourself. Queen, kill yourself.
Another one by those. Yeah, we all got it.
Kill yourself.
That was a king's hat, Matthew. King's
It was a
crown.
queen's crown.
King's crown. Next one, and here it comes.
Lost. I'm not going very, very far down my avenue.
Oh, I'm ready.
1 second.
Don't worry, we'll switch avenues in just a second here, Malcolm.
What if we all
3
shared,
seconds.
What if we all shared an open mouth kiss?
3, 2. 1. Malcolm wrote Y. Matthew, let's see what you wrote.
I don't know what the name is.
Peace of Mind, Boston.
Yeah, Peace
Boston.
of Mind. Yeah. So I got 1 point. You got 2.
Yeah.
You didn't get Boston, Matty? Malcolm?
Malcolm didn't get
You
Boston.
didn't get Boston?
Are we confident about this one, boys? Are we confident for a 2-pointer here?
Oh, I'm confident. All right.
All right, let's see it. Roxanne Police. Very good, boys.
Roxanne.
You don't have to. Those days are over.
Sting, the famous Mexican.
You don't have to.
Get on your dancing shoes. There's one thing on your mind.
Mine. Okay, got it.
No idea what the song is.
Comment your favorite band, audience. Let's get the audience engagement going while
Audience
we.
engagement. I don't know the song, but I can pretty confidently say the band.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, let's see it, boys. Mark wrote Dancing Shoes, Arctic Monkeys, Dancing Jews. Is it Dancing Shoes? Is that what you're saying? The name of the song is? Okay, so you got both points.
I didn't even know the song. I just heard the first lyric.
Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
You should have just
Dancing
you should have just
Shoes.
written
I
Dancing
got
Shoes.
that, so I got that point.
You got that point.
Wow.
And
Me
then
and-
Matthew got Arctic Monkeys.
Malcolm, I got 2. Matty got 1.
No, I got 1.
You got 1? You didn't get Arctic Monkeys?
No, you didn't get Arctic.
He wrote Cage the Elephant.
Oh.
That one's for you, Zaid. I know you're not listening to this, but Zaid al-Samarai, a friend of ours in Turkey, studying medicine. Be cool, have
What's the
mom.
name of this fucking song?
I have no idea.
3 seconds.
Wait, give me 5 seconds.
You get 3 seconds. 3,
Down in California, but
2.
Fuck.
Notice how long I'm stretching these seconds.
Damn
1.
it.
Beastie Boy.
Can't stand
Can't
it.
stand it. Can't Stop Red Hot Chili Peppers. Red
Oh.
Hot Chili Peppers. These
Oh.
two get points.
Thought it was like, can't stand it.
Matt gets both the points. Oh God! I wish that didn't. I wish that wasn't included in the 5 seconds.
Why, we're just
That just gave it away.
Do I know who this is by?
Oh,
Let's go.
Interesting. Interesting that if Matthew doesn't know who this is by.
I might not.
Ready? Let's see it. Summer of '69.
Brian Adams.
It's Brian Adams, Matt.
Fuck.
It's Brian Adams.
What'd you put? Who'd you put?
Springsteen.
Mm.
Summer of 69ing, baby.
That song sucks anyways.
Really?
What?
So catchy.
It's fine.
Now we're gonna start blaspheming for some reason.
Already
Already
did
did
it.
it.
None of us know it. None of us know it.
Do we want to just skip this?
Yes,
is
none of us know it.
mutual
Does
skip.
anyone know anything about it?
No.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Pride and Joy by Stevie Ray Vaughan,
Ah.
Stevie Ray Vaughan. I don't even know who that is.
famous guitarist.
Mm. Oh.
Fuck.
A hauntingly beautiful song,
God
boys.
damn it.
A hauntingly beautiful song.
I don't
I
remember
feel
the
like
name.
Malcolm can see the screen. Can you?
No, I can't.
I don't remember the name, but I know I've heard that song. But I also, it could be a couple different people that
I wonder who you've heard that song from.
I've heard that song before as well. I don't know where.
Interesting. I wonder where all of you have heard that song before.
My house.
Your house, definitely. 100% I can see that being the case.
Okay, wait.
3 seconds.
Good to go. Good to go.
I don't even know. I don't know why I'm saying this person.
Who in the audience loves this song?
If I write multiple names down and one of them
No.
count.
I don't think so, man. 3, 2, 1.
I wrote Stevie Nicks.
Shite Undies? Ed Sheeran?
I put
Nothing.
I put Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks. It's Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton.
Fuck.
Should have just written Clapton down as a fucking.
Clap.
Just a
You could have said clapping cheeks and it would have counted.
Eric Oh! There's two versions of this song. Which one is it?
There's no way you're doing this right now. You don't know this song?
No.
Okay.
All right, Malcolm. I don't know what that is. What is it? Tell me.
It's a square with 4 angles.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Got me going.
You really got me, Van Halen.
No, it's not you. It's not got me going.
No, you really got me.
Is it by Van Halen?
It's by Van Halen.
Really?
Matthew has surprisingly
Don't tell me.
not taken the lead, but he's almost there.
What is
Mark's at 19 and a half.
Kill myself right now.
Okay.
Malcolm's at 17, and Matthew's at 16.
Fuck.
We should.
So what are we going to? We're like almost a half hour in. We gotta be on this.
Yeah, let's
What's the plan?
let's
21?
10 more songs, though? I don't know. Let's go by pretty quick.
10 songs.
Okay, let's go 10 songs.
Okay.
Final 10.
Okay.
Let's switch
All
up
right.
the playlist here.
So number 1.
Shit.
So you
I
got.
hate you. That first note, I was like, it's I Will Survive or whatever. I was waiting for the den. Fuck you. Play it again.
No.
I don't even remember it. Play it
Well, you shouldn't have distracted
Play it again.
yourself.
Play it again.
Shouldn't have distracted yourself. Shouldn't have distracted yourself.
Play it
Okay.
again.
3. Are you gonna try and get a guess in, Matt? 3. You're so close, bro. Don't drop the ball now. 2,
Yeah, I wonder if you're doing the same things I am.
1, and let's reveal. Mark, Eric Clapton. Oh, I got an email. Malcolm, November Rain, Guns N' Roses. Fuck Me. Wobble dee dabble dee.
Wobbledy dobbledy. What was it?
Malcolm got it. November Rain, Guns
Damn
N'
it.
Roses.
Is he tied with me now?
He is tied. Well, you're
Oh,
ahead
half
by
a point
half
ahead.
point.
Fuck
Fucking
you, Malcolm.
stupid half point.
You got the feature.
I have no idea.
Would you take
Bro, we're playing
any-
too much rock. I can't guess this shit.
Would you take any points? If
It's
I
been such an even spread. You're ahead.
Would you take? Would you give me points if I said corporate music videos?
No. I would not give you points. While you guys do that, I'm gonna check
Here
my
at
email.
Fucking rock song. We
I don't
love our
know.
fucking employees.
3 seconds. Okay, Malcolm. All right, Marquez Rolling Stones. Amazon promo vid. American Woman. Zoe Kravitz's father, Lenny Kravitz. Malcolm got it.
Wait, that's American Woman?
Yes.
What?
Yes. You want to keep playing it?
No.
American Woman. Dun,
Okay,
dun,
that's
dun.
not the original American Woman version, though.
That's Lenny Kravitz.
But it's not the, like... American Woman.
Oh, by the guess who?
It's the Lenny Kravitz version. He got it.
Well, that's great.
Okay. The one that he specifically knew. Cool.
Okay, what? There were tons of songs. I didn't
Yeah, play more rock songs.
This-
Okay, fine. We're gonna switch the playlist, Mark.
Thank you. Barely know any of this shit.
I'm ready.
3, 2,
I don't know the name of the fucking song.
1.
Sweet Emotion, baby.
Sweet Emotion, Arrow, Sweet Emotion. You get no
Oh my
points.
god. Oh my god.
What did you say it was?
I said Rolling Stones.
Sweet. I got 2 points. 2 points. What am I at now, Patrick?
You're at 21 and a half.
What am I at?
21.
Good. Good.
And Matthew's at 18.
Where another thing was a nobody.
Bro, I don't. Also, by the way, I don't know much rap either.
Yeah, 3 times and some keys or whatever. Okay.
We can skip this one if you guys want.
Nope, I'm
I don't
taking a
want
guess.
to skip it.
Also, what song are we
Can
on?
I say 2 artists if it's like a feature?
Yeah, you can say multiple
What
artists.
song are we on?
But what?
If you get the main artist, then you get the full point. If you get a feature, then I'll give you a half point.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know. Hold on.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm got all the points. Travis Scott, half point. Travis Scott, half point.
Who's the song by?
Huncho Jack.
Oh.
Of course, Huncho Jack.
How about we don't play rap that only Malcolm's gonna know?
How can I forget Huncho Jack?
Huncho Jack. You not have like.
So does that mean Malcolm's tied with Mark now?
That means
Like,
I'm ahead by 0.5.
he's ahead by
doesn't
you're
make
ahead by a
sense?
point
I'm ahead by
what?
because you have 2.5. So that gives you a full point now. So you're.
What are you talking
Malcolm
about?
got
He was at
49.
21. I was at 21.5. He got a point. No.
He got 2 points.
Oh, he
got
got
the full
2?
point. Yeah. So we're gonna make that a point.
And I was at 18, so I'm 18 and a half.
Yeah.
To Malcolm's
Patrick, why don't you just Patrick, pause. Why don't you just shuffle through your liked and not the rap playlist? Because me
This is
and Matty
not
are
the rap playlist. This is my liked.
Oh, okay.
I'm at 18 and a half to Malcolm's what?
I think we should skip the next one.
23.
Yeah, I don't think anyone knows this. Does anyone know this next one he just
We're
played?
skipping the next one.
I think we should skip this next one.
The way you look tonight, Tony Bennett.
Damn it. That's good.
We got 20 minutes.
Skip.
Does anyone know this
I'm
one?
gonna mark her down.
No. Okay, well, that I have.
Hope no one messes up the band. Pretty easy to mess up.
Is it?
I think so.
Maybe I'll mess it up.
3 seconds. I wonder what the song is called. 2, 1, reveal. Yeah, we all got it.
Banger. I like listening to it when we're watching the NHL playoffs.
When we're playing NHL.
When are the NHL playoffs coming up?
We haven't played NHL in a while, huh?
Spring at some point. Of course.
Three, 2, 1. House of the Rising Sun, The Animals. Very good, boys. Okay, well, I think we're on the final 5, no?
There is.
A house.
There
In
it
New
is.
Orleans.
A mouse in New Orleans.
They call sun. There is.
Okay.
What were you looking at?
I think I just gave you 2 extra points accidentally.
Who?
You.
We'll let it slide.
Because you're tied with Malcolm somehow. So that doesn't make any sense.
Wait, what am I at?
You're 1 behind Malcolm.
Okay.
And you're
But matter
2 2 behind Malcolm.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yep.
Skip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already played
Already
it?
played it. I have so many songs in my liked songs. The fact that we're getting repeats is crazy to me.
I might have
One
fucked
second,
up
one
the
second.
last name.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Wait. 1 second.
3 seconds.
No, I have the name. I'm just gonna write it
I
down.
love this
You have 3 seconds
Super
to write the name
Tramp
down.
song. I'm trying to throw everybody off the set.
Okay, got it.
All right, let's reveal. Time in a bottle. Time in a bottle.
Jim Croce.
Very good.
The first thing that I'd like to do.
Really?
I don't think this is fair, especially not for
I
Malcolm.
haven't played it, okay? I can't possibly guess the name of the song.
I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Sorry, audience. 3,
Now,
2.
do you want the guy or just
The
where it's
guy.
from?
Either or.
The guy, not either or.
Okay.
The guy. 3, 2, 1.
One second. Sorry, 1 second.
I don't know what the fuck it's called.
This is not fair, Mark. All right. Longing.
The Last of Us Part 2, Gustavo Santaolalla.
Yeah. So they get points and not you. I'm sorry.
What'd you put?
He put last.
Gustavo Sant.
You put Longing?
Nope.
Wait, so Patrick, I got 2 points. He gets 1.
Yeah, you got 2
Okay.
points.
I just finished Last of Us Part 2 the other day.
Recency bias, not fair.
Yeah, but he didn't plan it. Just like how Malcolm did that rap song.
We want to say goodnight to you.
Those are two completely separate things, but sure.
Hey, it was in the same track.
No, I'm saying Mark's thing.
Oh.
How's that a separate thing?
You were just playing a game recently and Malcolm knowing a song generally.
Yeah, he got lucky and got a song that he knows that we don't know, and I got lucky and that I got something that I knew recently.
That's what I was saying. It's the recency thing. That was my only joke.
Oh, I see. Either way, we both got lucky.
3. Okay. As it was. Harold Styles. Very good, Matthew. Okay, last 2 songs.
What's the scores like right now?
You're ahead by 1 point, Mark. Matthew's still behind by 2 points.
How many songs left?
2. We'll do 2 more.
Yeah, Malcolm knows it, and I don't know.
Rain, right?
We did November Rain already. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
I have no idea.
Van Halen, Guns N' Roses, Knocking on Heaven's Door, Guns N' Roses. Good work, Malcolm.
Hey,
Great.
give me that point, though.
1 point.
So now he's ahead by 1.
Now he's ahead by 1. This is the last song.
Wait, what am I at? What's the final score right now?
So he's at 23,
Okay.
22,
Okay.
21 and a half.
Wow.
So if you get 2 points, you win.
Shit. Okay, here we go.
Last comes
Another
down to
fucking rock song that he knows.
Rap beats
Comes-
start,
comes
I'm gonna
down to
be
this.
I'm gonna be just heartbroken. I
Get the
told
fuck
you.
out of here, bro. No one knows this, right? You know that? Okay, no one knows this. Skip it. No one knows
Not
it.
no one knows
You
this.
said no one knows it.
Dua Lipa.
No one listens to
By
Dua
Jack
Lipa,
Harlow.
bro.
God damn it.
Oh. Are we doing this one?
Let's do it. This one's a little longer, so I'll give you guys a little time to write it. All right. Let us.
Isn't it like wait, but isn't there like a? It's like, isn't like New York part something?
It's New York, New York.
Okay,
Not New York Part 1.
so I don't get the point at all, even though I got New York.
Yeah, you get Frank Sinatra.
But I got New York. Okay, well, I guess I should have repeated it twice.
Who got the points?
Well, I mean, either way. So let's say we give everyone 2 points. So that's 1.
The scores
2.
don't change if everybody.
Yeah.
It's either way, it's the same.
Either way, it's the same. Okay. That's it.
So Malcolm wins either way.
Malcolm wins.
Okay. What?
You get wings, dog.
Love wings.
That's your.
Wings to share.
That's your birthright.
It's my birthday.
Birthright. That was a 45-minute topic.
Oh,
pretty much.
we should have gone. We should not have gone that long.
All right. My topic is talking about our favorite nostalgic Christmas movies.
It's not December yet.
I don't care. I'm
getting
in the
there.
feeling.
I mean, by
I'm
the
getting
time
the
this
feeling.
comes out,
Fair enough.
we're getting close enough.
I have a
to
clear
Christmas.
answer, and I was just talking to Matty and Patrick about it before you got here, and that's, I think my most nostalgic, surprisingly, the more I think about it, is A Christmas Carol, like the animated one, the Jim Carrey facial. Like it's Robert Zemeckis, the guy who directed Forrest Gump and Back to the Future and a lot of great movies. I love that movie. I just like, it's my favorite version of A Christmas Carol because I know they have like the Muppets version of it, right?
Yeah.
And they have like and then they have like a
They have
really
lots of
old
them.
one. They have a lot of them, and that one's my favorite. The animation's so, their faces are so expressive. I like Gary Oldman in it a lot. He plays like, because you know how like Scrooge has his like little office that he works in, and then he has his kind of like right hand man, his partner, who like helps him with like the finances and shit. And like Gary Oldman does the motion capture for him, and his face is so expressive, and he's like such a kind character in the movie. And the movie just feels very warm to me.
Yeah.
It's like a really heartwarming, sweet movie, and it's like there's like snow and Christmas music going on, and it's just like I don't know. I love the vibe of it. It's a great movie.
My most nostalgic is one I'd always watch. There's a bunch of them that are like my top favorites, but my number one favorite that I watch every year is called A Muppet Christmas Story, and it's just
I've heard of that one.
It's like a 45-minute movie.
Like a special.
Yeah, it's like I had it on a VHS tape and I'd watch it every year until we got rid of it, but I found it on YouTube, and it's like the Muppets are just like they're visiting, I think, Fozzie Bear's grandma's or mom's house or something, and there's a snowstorm. Miss Piggy gets stuck out of town. The Swedish chef is trying to kill the turkey that's in the house.
Do you like Miss Piggy?
How do you feel about Miss Piggy?
Getting piggy with it.
Very, very nostalgic, and like you said, it's very warm, very homey, cozy feeling.
I like
I
that
love
you
it.
knew the intention immediately. It's
Also,
pretty innocent
like
phrasing.
Miss Piggy?
Also, after we go through, I have an honorable mention I want to throw out.
How do you feel
Just
about
throw a
Kermit the
bunch out.
Frog?
What?
We could just throw a bunch.
Do you
out.
love Kermit?
Okay, well,
I-
I'll throw one out really quick then. Or do you want to go yours? You can do yours first. Your main one
Let's go
first.
Yeah,
through them
my
all first. Let's
my-
go through, like,
my-
the guys. Right?
My main one is Home Alone 2.
That's my honorable mention.
Home Alone 2.
Two.
is
Home Alone
so-
2?
Yeah,
Home
2 is the
Alone
one where he's in
2.
New York.
You know what I
Yeah,
love
but
about Home
one's
Alone
better.
2?
I like.
One is great.
I
One is
think
great.
I have a personal preference for 2.
Me as well.
I know why you guys like 2, because Donnie T's in it for a minute.
Donnie T.
Yeah,
Donald Trump.
Oh.
Hotel lobby.
Yeah, the scene where he's just sitting and he has.
What do you mean?
all-
You know why we like it?
The scene where he's sitting, he's got all the treats in the world. The room service have got him everything. He's sitting down watching the tape of. I don't even know what the movie's called in real life.
Yeah.
But it's the black and white movie.
They do it in the
with
first
the
movie too.
guy
Yeah.
with the Tommy gun.
Where he
Yeah,
goes,
yeah.
Have you ever seen on? You should see
I
on
was gonna do
YouTube.
the line. I was gonna do the line, right?
Do the line. Do the roar. Home Alone with blood.
Merry
Oh,
Christmas,
no.
you filthy animal.
Oh yeah, I like all the idea. I just like I've seen comments being like, because like he drops a brick from the fucking like roof and it hits on his head, like his head
I'll
breaking
show
open.
you
and
guys
shit.
after, but for the listeners at home, it's worth a watch. Where somebody went through like just the first 2 Home Alone movies,
Yeah.
and like all the scenes where it's like Kevin maiming the fucking wet bandits.
blood
there,
shooting everywhere.
They just like used like After Effects and shit and put in all this like blood and gore or whatever.
Does it look real?
In like Home Alone 2, when he like drops the brick from like
His head breaks
however
open?
far up it is, like it's like just like way more violent than like it is in the movie. And it's so
It's
funny.
bleeding
Just
immediately.
the idea of like applying real world gore to like that movie and how dead those
Yeah.
guys should really be.
I love
I
the
like the-
flamethrower on the head one.
Yeah, right. I love the Family Guy one where they play
Oh my
act
God.
and they walk in.
god!
Like the criminals walk in and they're like, "Oh, watch out! There's cars on the floor there,
Yeah.
or there's Legos right there. Don't step on that." Or they go, "That looks, ooh, that's kind of hot. Don't touch that." and then they go through, and then he's like, and he comes out from the top of the stairs, and he's like, "Oh, like I don't know what he says," and they just like one shot straight through the head, and he tumbles down the
Tumbles
stairs.
down the stairs.
They're marksmen in that.
Yeah.
Christmas movies. I mean, obviously Nightmare Before Christmas, but we've
Oh,
talked enough
yeah.
about that, so I'll save
Banger.
that. I was always a fan of like the old school
Die Hard.
Christmas things. Die Hard. Yes. No,
People
like,
love that as a Christmas movie.
I
don't know.
really like the old like the Charlie Brown Christmas or like the Frosty the Snowman. Or like the stop motion
Oh.
like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I
Yeah.
love those ones.
What
I
about
love
the one
those
with like the
ones.
heat miser or whatever? What's
Yes,
that
the
one?
Heat Miser and the Cold Miser. I
Yeah.
love those. So I have a soft spot for the really old, like our parents when they were kids.
They're the old ones that I've only ever seen in Malcolm's house,
Mm.
where it's like it's
National
almost like a
Lampoons?
family. Is that what it is?
National
Whatever?
Lampoons is the live action one, the
I
comedy
love
one.
National Lampoons.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Christmas
But
Vacation.
there's multiple ones where it's like an old white family, not an old white family, but like it's just like
Yeah,
white
it's the,
family.
that's National Lampoons you're thinking of.
Are you talking about A Christmas Story, maybe?
No, I think he's talking about National
There's
Lampoons.
multiple. I'm talking
Are you
about
talking about the one where it's like a comedy and it's like silly
They're
things
all
happening?
comedies.
Yeah, it's National Lampoons. No, some of the older ones are like heartwarming, just like dramatic tales.
My
or
dad
whatever.
loves A Christmas Story where he wants the BB gun
or
for
it's a
Christmas.
Beautiful Life or whatever. Or is it a Wonderful
that
Life?
was pretty, yeah, it's a Wonderful
Yeah.
Life. That one's really good.
I will say though, for Christmas movies, the worst
Mm-hmm. The Elf.
is Elf.
Elf is bad.
Elf.
It's a bad movie.
Sucks.
It's a bad movie, but I feel like I want to see it at least once a year.
It's not an
I have
enjoyable
no
movie at all.
desire
But
to see
I
that.
hate.
I just want it to be in the background, at least.
Elementary school and high school, and it was like every year. It's like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
it's like the lead up to Christmas break. The last 2 days, we're gonna watch Christmas movies.
You know what's blasphemy
And
though?
Every fucking year it was
Yeah.
Elf.
You know what's blasphemy is that I've seen on Instagram like, oh, one Christmas movie to watch per day in December and November or whatever. So, and then December 25th, I'll send it to you. It's a whole list. December 25th is Alpha. I'm like, that's bullshit. That shouldn't be the day. But to me, another honorable mention, I'll throw out because you took my Home Alone. I won't. So for now, I don't have an honorable mention yet. But what if I picked one, it would probably be. I like the Grinch a lot.
Oh, the Grinch is awesome.
I love
too.
Yeah, the Jim Carrey one.
Oh no, I'm talking like the old cartoon Grinch.
I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm talking about Jim Carrey.
I like about Jim Carrey. I like.
It's just goofy and silly.
Yeah.
I have to find one of my favorite frames.
Is it the one where he's smiling or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
In animation, just.
Oh, when his face like smiles. Yeah.
Is when he does
Let's
the
GIF.
when he does the fucking smile.
But find a GIF. Can you find a GIF of it? Just go GIFs. Go to
face GIF. I want to see.
That's the one.
Yeah,
that's great.
Fucking way his whole face contorts. That's one of my like favorite moments in just anything animated ever because it's like. It's just pure evil. Like, what a scumbag.
Dude, another one too. Another one too for me is the Polar Express.
Oh,
I've always had
Express
There's always been a
good,
nice deep place in my heart.
That one was so. I loved watching that as a kid.
hot
man.
chocolate. And there's hot chocolate in the little train cart.
Yeah.
I had
Fuck
this is Christmas movie I watched.
Can
I have
you
like
stick a
this.
Christmas movie?
I have this bundle of DVDs in my
Best
house with
Christmas
a bunch of
movie?
like miscellaneous Christmas movies, and I don't know the names of any of them, but there's this one where there's an orphanage of kids that don't have toys, and this old man comes in and he builds everything for them for all the kids, and he just like and they're just all running around and playing. It's super old. I wish I could find it. And tell you
Here are
the
a list
name.
of some Christmas
Also
movies
like,
apparently. But these are all like
Christmas
old.
Special on
specials
34th Street.
from
This is
shows.
Nightmare, of
But they're
course.
playing.
I
they're-
like
Little
those.
Women.
This is by review though.
What?
This is by review, I think, by like percentage.
Klaus was supposed to be very good.
I've heard
this
it's very
animated
good.
one, I haven't seen
Oh,
it,
I've
but
seen
it's
that
supposed to
one,
be
yeah.
very good. Wonderful Life, Die,
Die
Hard, of
Hard.
course.
Why does Die Hard have 94%,
Twin
bro?
I
Towers.
haven't watched Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, the
Holiday
Guardians of the
Special.
Galaxy Holiday Special
never
is
watched
actually
that.
really good.
Can you go to a different list that's not ranked by like percentage? Just like a general popular Christmas movies list.
There it is. Christmas
Isn't
What the fuck is
8-bit
8-bit
Christmas?
Christmas?
Black Nativity.
Nativity.
This list sucks, bro.
Hold on, I gotta go. Like, let's just cut to the chase
that was a
here.
pretty woman?
Look for Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yeah, just
That's
search
a
up Hallmark for the love of
pretty
God,
woman.
man.
Oh, there's a Muppet one for
Yeah,
Malcolm.
I'm just going to like the bottom of the list where all the top tier shit is gonna be.
Bro, this
Oh,
list is
yeah,
whack.
You
This
gotta
list
go
is whack.
Hallmark, dog.
Wow, this
You
is
gotta go
really-
Hallmark, dog.
White Christmas.
What?
Okay.
And it should
what do
stay
you
that
have? What do you have, variety? Oh boy,
We have
Batman
ourselves a clip.
Returns. How is that
Huh?
a
We
Christmas?
have ourselves a
movie?
good.
I mean, I guess it takes place at Christmas. But
I
Black
like the
Christmas,
Fresh Prince
horror
of Bel
movie.
Air Christmas
Bad
episodes.
Bad Santa. That's actually. I mean,
Acknowledge me.
what?
I like the Fresh Prince of Bel Air Christmas
Oh
episodes.
sure, Charlie Brown Christmas. There we go.
Oh sure. Oh sure.
Christmas Story, of course. Die Hard, of course.
There's Jack Frost. You guys remember Jack Frost?
Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Wow.
This one. The one with like this like
yeah, I
shitty
was
looking
gonna
snowman.
Say,
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna
like
say.
that
Yeah.
Is that one?
Or what's the other one I never saw with Tim Allen? The Santa Claus.
That's right.
I love that one.
Elf, Kill Yourself. Gremlins, of course. That's a good one.
Oh, there's Scrooged. The
Home Alone
original
2,
one.
Lost in New York.
Go.
Love that one, bro. We gotta watch that movie. I love that movie.
Life, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Lord of the Rings,
Clowns.
of course.
Krampus, the horror movie.
You know what I'm realizing? There's not that many great
Love
Christmas
Actually.
movies.
The Hobbit, of course.
Love Actually is sweet for like a rom-com kind of movie.
Deck the
Potter, of
halls.
course.
There it is.
Harry
Star
Potter.
Wars, of course.
What? Polar Express. Bunch of other stuff.
There's Jingle All the Way.
Guardians. That's what I was
There it
thinking.
is.
Go to Rise of the Guardians.
That's
You like that
what
one?
I'm
Thinking of
thinking.
that one.
This animated one.
Yeah, that one's good.
Are these supposed? I've never seen this, but are these supposed to be other holidays?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Because that's the fucking
Easter
Easter
Bunny?
Bunny.
Easter Bunny.
Who's
yeah.
this yellow
Sandman.
short Sandman?
Yeah, he's something about dreams.
Oh well, yeah, like
Like sleeping.
Sandman's a dream thing.
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with
There's no,
holidays?
there's no holiday for that.
Oh, okay, cool. What about this green fairy chick in the
That's
back
the Tooth
here?
Fairy.
Okay,
It's
so
not
clearly
really
not all
holidays.
holidays. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I love the old one. The Santa Claus. There you go.
Oh, I
Scrooge.
forgot about that one.
The Snowman. I mean, Frosty's where it's at, but okay. You're Without a Santa Claus is another one of those old ones I like. You've Got Mail. How is that a Christmas movie? White Christmas. And there you
White
go. The
Christmas. The white
All right.
Christmas.
Isn't
Well,
it always white? That's what the snow is.
we love Christmas, huh?
Hey. Racist.
It's not a race thing. I just saying it's literally.
Snow is always white. Racist. What about slush?
Yeah, but that's like not natural.
Oh.
It's literally not. It hits the ground and then it gets dirty.
Hey.
Tell me
Oh
what
my God.
why are you turning this into a thing?
Oh, boys.
God.
That's all I got for Christmas movies. So
There you go.
Okay.
Christmas movies.
Well, that's
There we
big.
go.
That's
Alright.
Is
big.
there anything else we
short
want to
and
say, or
sweet.
do we want to just continue shitting on Elf while we sign out?
shit on Elf.
I'd say let's just.
Does he end up with a girl?
Yeah, he does.
Oh
He
my
does.
God. The fact
She's
that
hot
she
too.
ends up,
Zoe Deschanel.
the fact that she finds herself attracted to a man child.
Yeah,
is
it's a little
I feel like he has a
strange.
micro penis. I have
Okay.
a weird feeling.
Will Ferrell?
Like Elf,
Oh,
the
Elf
character.
buddy.
Not Will.
Hey, little buddy.
Not you, Will
Buddy.
Ferrell, the character you played. Here's the
Buddy.
thing. There's two things I want to just get out really quickly with Elf. Number one, I feel like I would love Elf.
I'm elfing.
I'm elfing. Babe, I'm elfing. I would love Elf so much more if it was just like
If he had a micro penis.
an Anchorman or like a Talladega Nights. Like if
Oh,
he
if
had
it
a
was
micro
dirty?
penis. If he was just like an adult movie, like if it was like rated R comedy and they just went for it instead of trying to make this fucking
That would be
kids
great.
movie.
That would be so good if they made a rated R
imagine
comedy.
Elf the buddy, but if he was like a piece of shit.
No, but you
Or when
can't
he's like
do
trying to get laid or something.
no, but
like-
my problem with that is like Christmas movies are supposed to be like heartwarming and sweet. If you do that, it turns into like a raunchy
National
comedy type.
Lampoons
thing.
I
is
know, but
like-
like there's enough.
kinda
But
shitty, but it's
Na-
fun.
Nas-
That's
National
diversified.
National Lampoons is like like rides the line. It's not rated R.
But even we looked at there's that comedy Bad Santa where it's
I've
like
never
that
seen that one,
Santa
though.
Claus
Why can't
guy,
you have
but
rated R
he's like a
Christmas
mall
No, you
Santa.
you
but he's
can.
a
I'm just
piece
saying.
of shit.
I'm just saying like to me a quintessential Christmas movie like has to have like some sweetness to it, and I feel like a movie that's rated R and like all like sex jokes and trying to sleep with people, it's like you pull the kind of
Elf
like
trying to
you pull the
sleep with
charm out of it. I think.
Number two.
He's secluded in the North Pole and he knows it's time.
He's fiending.
Fucking fuck time.
Fiending for poon. Number two.
He's such a gross man.
There are two movies. So there are movies that I think are sacred, right? And don't need sequels. And I feel this way about other pieces of art. Specifically, for example, a lot of the Studio Ghibli stuff. I'm like, oh, all those movies are one and
There's a
done.
new one coming out. That new one came out.
New
Apparently,
one,
this is fantastic.
I can't wait to see it.
Why are
but
we
it's
going
like,
into anime?
would you stick with me?
Anime.
Let me take you on a journey.
Anime.
Don't touch me. You're sick. So there's a lot of movies that I feel like are these sacred things I don't want them to touch.
And he was just recently ill as well.
He said you were sick.
No, I was saying it was a joke. Meaning like
Not-
you,
not a
meaning he was implying that you're mentally unwell.
Oh.
Like you're a sick son of a bitch.
There are two movies
That was a good
that I
joke.
hope never get sequels.
You're such a gross human being. Go on, man.
One is my favorite movie of all time, Jaws, which I know they made 3 sequels, but I'm saying I
Who
hope they
farted?
leave it.
Okay.
I hope they leave Jaws alone.
But they already made a
Don't
bunch of Jaws
remake
movies.
It. Don't try and do like a
They already
new
remade
one.
But they
a
did
bunch of
sequel
times.
and they
I
did
know
2 and 3 already.
What I'm
no?
saying, they did a bunch of shitty sequels. Well, 2 I like, but 3 and 4 are
No,
dog
but you're
piss.
saying I hope they don't make a sequel. They already made a sequel.
What I'm saying is I don't want the like we're rebooting Jaws for like a new
So
generation.
remake.
I'm saying sure remake. I'm
The
saying
Jaws Christmas.
leave it alone. The other movie I want them to never touch again is Elf, and I know it's only a matter of time before fucking Hollywood
Elf 2.
gets greedy or something where it's like we got Will
Who would play
Ferrell
him?
and
Tom
fucking
Tom
Zoe.
Holland?
No, it's Will Ferrell again, and they
Tom
would just do like it's
Holland.
Elf, but like he's been living in the real world
No,
for
but
20 years.
you know what they do? They would do like some like Tom Holland's his younger cousin or whatever.
And now he's got to like him and Will Ferrell and Tom Holland have to go save fucking Christmas because Santa's dead or something.
And Zendaya's in it because they're dating.
Yeah.
It would be-
Because
it would
they're
be-
dating. That's
So
why she
I
said
just
it.
Yeah, yeah.
I know it's a matter of time, but I'm like, please just don't do more Elf. Just leave it alone. Let it die. It sucks.
What
It's
is Zendaya's the new elf? Like she's
I-
Buddy.
I'm still not happy.
Budette.
She's Buddy.
Budette.
Buddy got sent to the Middle East to bring Christmas.
Oh my god.
Buddy got sent.
They sent him to the Middle East.
Buddy gets sent.
Buddy gets sent.
They deploy him like a fucking green beret to the Middle East. Like a Navy
I would
SEAL.
watch that.
Buddy.
I would watch
Buddy,
that.
Buddy solves foreign conflict.
There you go. Okay, that I would maybe
Buddy.
watch if it was like Elf 2.
Buddy solves the crisis in the Middle East.
Elf 2, Christmas in like Saudi
in the Middle
Arabia
East.
or
Buddy,
whatever.
Buddy brings peace to the Middle East.
Oh my god, how's he gonna do it?
He should.
You know what? Okay, fine, I take it back. Give me that Elf movie and I'll watch
Okay.
it. But anyways,
Anyone else watch the end scene of the end credit scene of Morbius? Sometimes
Morbius.
So bad.
Morbius?
Of Morbius because it's so bad.
I have never seen it.
What
again.
was it again?
You haven't
where
seen
the
it?
vulture shows up for
You
some
watched it?
reason.
No, I haven't seen it again.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Where the vulture pulls up and he has his suit for some
The
fucking
vulture?
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why'd you say that like what I said was wrong? Michael Keaton.
what was that line that he
playing the
said?
Vulture. Something
Vol-
about, like Spider-Man had something to do with this
No.
or whatever.
I think the two guys like us should team
Yes.
up. We
Yeah.
can do some good. And then
Yeah.
he goes,
Yes.
intriguing.
Yes. Have you guys? Oh my God. Okay, I have to show you two things now. I need to show you Home Alone with Blood. Have you seen the Madam Web
couldn't-
trailer?
I haven't
couldn't
seen it. It
make
looks
it-
bad though.
They couldn't
I saw
make it worse
clips of
if
it.
they
It looks
tried.
bad.
So they're making another Sony movie without Spider-Man, and it's Madam Web.
You guys know Madam Web, the character? Like
girl-
the
Remember
old.
in the
the-
90s?
Something about time, right?
Yes, in like the '90s cartoons, she was like this kind of like she would she kind of existed like outside of space and time, and she could like look into different dimensions or some shit. I don't know. And she was like
an old lady, right?
Yeah, and she was like connected to all the spider people. So they're making a movie about her, but she's younger. And in it, Sydney Sweeney, hot, and these other two actresses that I don't really know.
Sydney
they're
Sweeney,
like
my
3
God.
different Spider Women. Like they're 3 different versions or whatever of
Can you
Spider
pull up
Women.
a picture of Sydney Sweeney?
You know who was
Sure.
in? You know who was in Napoleon? Vanya and I
Sydney
watched it the other day. Vanessa Kirby.
Who's that?
Please Google Vanessa Kirby for like 2 seconds, dude.
Was it
I
good,
know
by the
who
way?
that is,
Was it
but I
good?
can't picture him.
It was pretty good.
Oh,
I thought it was kind of like Google Vanessa Kirby for me.
Sydney Sweeney.
wow.
She's got it going on.
Now, you guys let me know what you think of Vanessa Kirby.
Oh, I do know who this is.
Go to the
She's-
third picture in the middle there.
There's a going rumor that she was like one of the front runners for Sue Storm for
Oh,
Fantastic
interesting. I could see
Four.
her as Invisible Woman.
I could too.
Yeah, she played Napoleon Bonaparte's spouse in the film, Josephine.
Nice.
What the
Anyways, your
fuck
point
was
about
I
Sydney
saying?
Sweeney.
Oh yeah, so just the Madam Web trailer. It
Looks really
it
bad.
looks like another one of these shitty Sony non-Spider-Man but Spider-Man movies. But there's a line in the trailer everybody's been clowning on where like the bad guy in the movie is wearing this like knockoff looking Spider-Man suit, and for some reason is trying to kill these like 3 Spider Women, and like Madam Web steps in and whatever. And she has some line in the trailer where it's like, he was working with my mom when she was studying like fucking tarantulas or whatever in the Amazon. And it's just the way it's written, the way it's delivered, the whole thing.
Very
It's
corny.
just like, Sony, what are we doing?
Intriguing.
Just stay with PlayStation.
I watched like a mini version of the trailer on Instagram on IGN or whatever when they posted it, and it was like I just saw like a 5-second clip, and it just looked like I saw like one interaction, and I was like, that looks kind of corny.
It's
And then I
just-
looked at the comments, and it was all shitting on
It's
it.
so dumb. And even Adam Scott's in it.
Mm.
Apparently is like some firefighter guy. And the going rumor about this movie for a while now is that he's Uncle Ben,
Oh, that's
but
cool.
like young. And the idea behind the movie was going to be like Madam Web basically being like Aunt May's pregnant or whatever, and this bad guy in the movie is going to kill her or like get to Peter Parker before he's born, like some Terminator shit. And so they're
Parker
like,
isn't Aunt May's
What?
son.
oh yeah, it would be Uncle Ben's sister, I think. It would be, yeah, okay, I lied. I take it back. Aunt May is not them. But whatever. The idea is they're trying to like kill Peter Parker before he's born, and that like Madam Web is trying to stop it or something. Neat idea.
Good idea.
He has Morbius
don't
in
make
the
it-
movie?
Can you play
No,
that
but at
Home
some
Alone
point,
thing? I
probably.
want to see that.
Home Alone. Yeah, I'll play Home
play it
Alone with
after.
Blood after for you guys. But anyways, this has been another episode of Wildly Adequate. Like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Does anybody have anything they want to get off their chests before we go?
No.
No, I'll go home.
I have something that I want to get off my chest.
Mm.
All right.
I
Shut it down.
Whoa. Okay, I was about to make it nice and heartwarming,
Uh-huh.
but I don't want to anymore.
Perfect.
We hope you're all healthy and safe out there.
You're a jerk.
And also, I'm hungry.
Me too. I'm so hungry.
Hey, you?
McDonald's. All right. See you, everybody.
Zoom in on that.